Beef, why do you have such a problem with me?
Can we get the real Andy? I would prefer the real Andy.
Oh, let's get the real Max. I'll take off my mask when you take off your mask, brother.
Because who's your new favorite YouTuber, Ian, that wanted to be on the show with us?
The Madman. The Madman.
Mad Movie Man.
Let's bring on Max Movies because he scares the living shit out of me. Hold on.
Oh, wow.
Mad Max says, I think you should apologize. Right? I'm sitting here in a goddamn torn down pool house.
I don't even know who
the
you
pool house
are.
is torn apart. Okay, it's torn apart because I'm remodeling on my $70 webcam. Okay, I'm no better than you.
Movie Madness Entertainment. Welcome.
Welcome. Kelly, shut up, please.
Hello. You too.
Sheesh. How's everyone doing tonight? Welcome to MME. We got a lot of topics tonight. I changed the major topic right at the end. Let me see here.
Raised a major question about the DARKSABER.
Well, I changed it. So we got a huge panel of panelists tonight. No, just me and Brian, which is fine. We can hold down the show. Okay, and I have some stuff I want to talk about right off the bat.
Entertaining version of MME.
That is exciting. Right. Get those thumbs up there. Definitely. Let me see who the chat is doing. The CGH says hi.
Hola.
Oh, there's your icon. Did you change it again?
14 people watching. Smash that like button, folks.
Yes.
Come on. You know, because Max is on time.
I can't believe it. I can't believe Captain Marvel made more than BVS either because it didn't happen. Yeah, it did.
Yeah, it did. It made quite a bit more money.
They should make a Mando PS5 or Xbox game already. Yeesh. Absolutely, Dr. Zayas.
Yeah, no more stupid DLCs.
Patrick.
Can we just get the genuine article? Because I want to be like, no. Seriously.
Yes. Hey, Taladia Plays. How's it going? I was trying that. Oh, it doesn't look as good there. Okay. I was trying that. Oh, I don't like this background. This is just the background I have saved. I got to get a new background.
Yeah, what is this?
What is this? I don't know. It's one I had there.
We're gonna have like neon lights now. Is that what's going on?
No.
Is that what the reboot entails?
No. I got to get a new back. I mean,
be like the Schumacher cut around here.
This is a microphone. We have this.
It would be like the Schumacher cut around here.
What the hell is that? I don't even know what that is.
It looks like Wakanda Forever.
I had this back in the day.
Oh, good Lord. It's funny that you put up the Mythosaur, though.
Yeah. Okay. So let me see here. Amazon, Batman. Hi, Taladia. Hi, CJH. I'll send you guys a link here. Let me see. Get those thumbs up there. And then we're going to get into some topics. I haven't even played the original Resident Evil 4 yet, Thomas.
I'm telling you right now, you guys are missing out if you're not watching Picard. Okay, I got up at 1 o'clock in the morning and I watched that shit. Boom.
I need to watch. I'm probably going to watch both episodes.
We're watching both episodes tomorrow. I don't care. There is no topics tomorrow. It's called
there's still topics.
Watch Party.
There's
after
topics.
Picard.
After Picard.
Yes.
We got to at least do 45 minutes of movie topics.
My prude source. They can come in afterwards. Okay.
He's become a tyrant here.
I'm using my producerial capabilities around here to make sure that we get caught up on Star Trek Picard because Star Trek is important right now, and it's something to talk about.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right. Well, let me get. I have to queue up.
And this latest episode made me tear up. Okay, it was that goddamn good. We're talking some of the best Star Trek in like 20 years.
Hey, Taladia, how's it going?
Even longer.
Hey guys, how you guys doing?
Great.
I'd be doing better. Two great shows.
I'd be doing better if someone would thumbs up the video. Come on, everyone. MME
come on, man.
MME's a broken family.
There's 17 likes and 20 people watching, dude.
Oh, really?
Think you're doing okay. Yeah, you're doing fine. You're doing fine. Check. Yeah.
Oh,
that
yeah,
is
breaking news.
Straight loyalty right there.
Hold
Welcome.
on with
Yeah.
the breaking news, Claudia. Let me queue up some things first.
Okay. That's very true. We must queue up the thing. I have breaking news too. Red Letter Media doesn't hate Picard season 3. That is a shocker.
All right, we're gonna get to Taladia's. Baxter. Yep, Picard is excellent. Okay, we're gonna get to Taladia's breaking news first. And
So you guys do
we
that.
have to do what we have to do it. It better be good. It better be how they said Seinfeld used to be sponge worthy. It better be breaking news worthy. It better pop that.
I
It is
don't know,
breaking news.
dude. CGH.
Breaking news.
Okay, what is it, Taladia? You're on the spot. He froze up. This is already a great
Okay.
start.
Here's it. Okay, the break. Well, the breaking news is Suicide Squad Kill the Justice League is delayed again.
That sucks. I know that.
That's crap news, man.
Oh, yeah. Well, I have an article
Ah.
ready for that. Thanks a lot, Taladia. I don't want to hear that.
I did. What I said
Well-
was the breaking news thing got beat to death because of CGH. And then
Yeah,
we
Brian
had
said
to,
your name. Yes.
we had to be very.
All
That's
right,
why I
well-
said your name.
Well, let's bring that up first as the first topic. Bring that up here. Yes,
Where
this
are
is
you, my Canadian brethren?
This is according to Bloomberg. Warner Brothers delays Suicide Squad game again to add more polish. Shit. To register to read more. Pushing it to May release date later this year. So it was supposed to be in May. It's gonna shush. I'm not gonna pay to read this. It's basically delayed. Well, if it's within the same year, I'm okay. And we don't want a crappy game. Yeah. Go ahead.
Yeah, apparently it's going to be it's still set for this year, but we don't know what month.
Yeah. Yeah. So hopefully it doesn't go pushed into 2024. CJ says, what? Do I beat jokes to death so no one can make that joke? Kind of, a little bit. What's your thoughts, Brian? It's an interesting premise for a game, but if they're saying to add more polish, that's a problem with the industry. Is they release games and then they patch it later to get those funds for release dates. Imagine if the film industry was as bad as the video game industry. Why can't I read? What do you mean I can't read? What is he talking about?
Does he want to come on?
You want to call on the show? I don't know what you're talking. Yes, sponge-worthy. This is breaking news-worthy. But I think ultimately it could be a good thing. I think this is a cool project. Cyber Sales can't wait for this game. Absolutely. I think I can't change. It's too bright and cheery in here. What the hell, man? I got to change it back. Okay, there we go. It's the classic microphone look there. So, what do you think, Taladia? This is what you wanted to talk about. Are you okay with this?
Yeah. I'm bummed out by it. I really am, because I was looking forward to playing it in May.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm really bummed out by the fact that it's delayed, and like I was looking forward to playing it with my friends, and I had everything planned out for streams and everything. But if apparently, according to not only Fan Backlash, but they still need content for the game and live service and all that different stuff. It's all up in the air now, so I don't know when we're going to get this game.
World Champ says Suicide Squad got delayed to fan backlash towards the game for its live service and monetization aspects. That's also part of the report. Apparently, the backlash is so bad they're pushing. Yes, if you overdo it with these options to nickel and dime your consumer, you're never going to recover from that. If they have a way to kind of quench the fears of all this live service nickel and diming of consumers, I'm okay with that. And let's be honest, Taladia, this is what a DC fan does. A DC fan does is wait for everything, right?
Yeah.
We're waiting for our movies. Yeah. We wait for our things to happen. So at least it's still going to come out. Maybe revisit the Gotham Knights is available now. That should, and the World Champ also says Jeff Grubb go ahead. You finished it?
I finished Gotham Knights. I finished it. Completed it.
That's awesome, man. Jeff Grubb just reported Suicide Squad may be delayed to next year to make sweeping changes due to how poorly the gameplay was received during PlayStation State of Play. Okay. I thought it looked great. Yeah. Awesome, Anthony. You're free of it. Awesome. I know some of my other friends have it. Some family member has it. It's still out there. Fortunately, I think it's been around long enough that it's not as potent as it used to be. Not as potent as it used to be, but ultimately, if they're revisiting the I'm looking for the correct word, the nickel and diming of consumers with their strategy, I think it's a good thing. And if the game is actually better polished, I'm for that. And if it keeps getting delayed, then it's an issue. If it keeps getting delayed, but honestly, I was delayed before too. Now that I'm thinking about it, Fandom was announced a while ago. Hey, CJ, how's it going?
Hello.
Well, what do you think about this Suicide Squad being delayed?
I don't have the system to play it, so.
Okay. Well, if you did, would you be upset?
No.
Okay.
Because it's I didn't like the idea of what they're doing with this game.
You don't like the idea of the Suicide Squad versus?
Well, it's not the concept of Suicide Squad and all that. That's fine. It's the live.
It's the live service.
The live service.
The live service aspect. Yeah, I think the live service aspect. That people are kind of little over it unless it's a really good game. Really good game. So we'll see.
It should have been like the Arkham games.
Less online, you mean, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, so if the story should have been offline, right? And then you could do the online stuff separately in a separate mode or something. Like how Avengers was, because that way you could get more people still playing the game.
That Daniel Martin says that's why he dipped out of gaming, the nickel and diming stuff. Still playing Gotham Knights, love Red Hood, awesome. There's plenty of good games out there. I'm okay with it. I thought it looked decent enough as too, but if they adjust some of the live service aspects, I'm all for it. That's my final word on this topic. We are going to be covering rumors here, everyone, because rumors are fun. Rumors are fun.
Are they?
And a lot of them do actually come true. But just don't put all your hopes and expectations on a rumor though. But this comes via small screen. Hold on. This is the main topic that I wanted to switch to because I think this is very plausible now. I think this is very plausible, especially with the recent events. And I'll be real. I like Will Smith, but before this event, he did have a massive ego of what projects he's taken. And because of all the recent events, he has to be more selective and he has to go back to things that he may have taken for granted in the past, Remember when he passed on coming back? They wanted him to come back for James Gunn's Suicide Squad, but he was busy. I think he's not as busy as he once was. And I know there's been a lot of talk about Will Smith recently because of the Chris Rock special on Netflix. And you know what? More power to Chris Rock to make fun of the situation. But it's a weird situation. You know what I mean, Brian? Because Will Smith shouldn't have done that to him. He had no right to do it. But I really do feel for this.
But he should have kept his wife's name out of his mouth.
No,
you know what I mean?
No, but he should. But you do really feel for this man, right? Will Smith.
Oh,
he's gone through some shit. He's got a lot on his plate, and his family situation isn't the greatest. And it's out in the open. That's some bullshit. And I think if it was up to him, it wouldn't be. But because the person he loves keeps putting things in the, it's weird. I think
he just keeps making it public and shit. Unfortunately, that's the nature of the beast. I mean,
he obviously would not like it. He also has a reality. He's just way too much. Hey, Bruce.
I'm sure he's crying with his millions of dollars.
What do you? This is a weird take, CJH. I hear a lot of that people don't want to give sympathy to people that have millions of dollars. They're still people. We got to get out of. Me personally, I think we got to get out of this mindset. Oh shit! Not the tea again.
Ah, fuck that. Eat the rich, dude.
No, eat the rich. What?
Yeah.
You too, Brian. No.
No. What they ever done for us, man? Disconnected fucks. No, I'm just kidding. I don't know. Man.
People are people. People are people. I don't want you to suffer just because you got millions.
That you and I,
millions isn't going to bring you happiness either, CJH. Maybe you'll get a really great Xbox. But you're still going to be waiting for the Suicide Squad versus Justice League. You see?
But you're still going to be alone after you turn that system off. Think about it.
Well, you could be alone.
That wouldn't be too bad.
That wouldn't be too bad. There's plenty of sympathy to get. What do you think, Taladia? Don't give sympathy to the rich?
I would give sympathy to someone that has had a bad, not bad rep, but what's the word I'm looking for? That's had, poor luck, right?
A hard luck case, that's different. A hard luck case is a little bit,
Yeah.
But I would say that
hey, Anthony's here.
Is it reciprocal? Is it reciprocal?
We hear you good.
Is it good?
Mm-hmm.
Yes, better than last time, dude.
Thank you. Jesus Christ.
Really sexy,
you're good.
Anthony.
You're good,
really
bro.
Sexy.
You're good. Smooth. But no, I would agree with what you're saying, but I'd also say that, like, if it's reciprocal, okay, respect is a two-way street, man. You got to give it to get it. You could be like, somebody up here, like Max up here, where he just gives out people respect and they don't return it, They just kind of spit in his face and move on with their lives and wonder why you get so mad. It's like, because I showed you respect and you disrespected me. The fuck,
Yeah.
So, anyways,
talking about Will Smith.
Oh, yeah. Well, CJH said
life in general.
CJH said he could cry in his millions, and that's not to give you crap, CJH, because there's lots of people. I get lots of people like that. They just don't want to have any sympathy for the rich. He's very rich, but at what expense? He's under the public eye for his whole life. He's got so much. I wouldn't want to live this man's life because he's a millionaire and because I wouldn't want to live his life. I'd rather be on here on YouTube with my mask on, having some fun talking about movies, enjoying movies and video games. I would not want to have all my shit out there like he does.
No, his situation with his wife and then the Chris Rock thing is crazy. Like, it's just he has a crazy life. Let's just say that.
Here's my take on the situation, Daniel. I believe he loves someone that likes to put their shit out there like that, but he doesn't, and that's also part of the. There's no excuse for what he did, but that's part of the reason he snapped. I think he loves her, so he just goes along with shit. He's emotionally manipulated, emotionally compromised. Will Smith is emotionally compromised to get in these situations. And I can kind of understand that. You got to say enough's enough. I would.
I kind of agree with Daniel right there. He does like how you say, he put his stuff out there like the Kardashians, like they do every time.
Yeah, I mean, if you do have a reality TV show, I don't feel sorry for you for putting your shit on blast. It's kind of like being on YouTube. I mean, if you put your personal life on blast, I mean, I can't feel sorry for you if people start picking it apart.
Mm-hmm. Will Smith. Smith is a love and egotistic manipulator. Damn. Definitely a toxic relationship. About to eat some Chinese food. Oh, share.
I mean, he should have just went with Margot Robbie.
But do I think Will Smith will come back and play Deadshot? Yeah, because he was supposed to be in the last movie of James Gunn's last movie, The Suicide Squad.
Mm-hmm.
And he couldn't make it because he was filming Bad Boys 3 at the time. So that's the reason why
But I thought they're rebooting. I'm so confused.
Whoever you saw in the Suicide Squad, in Peacemaker, those characters are continuing.
Mm-hmm.
So if this is true that Will Smith is coming back, yeah, I believe it because James Gunn, he was gonna get him in the Suicide Squad, but he was filming Bad Boy 3 at the time, so he couldn't make it because of schedule conflict and stuff. So I believe it.
Yeah. Well, let's read a little bit of this article. This comes via Small Screen. This is a rumor site, but I'm going to start covering more rumors again because I like it. Just everyone chill out with that. You know what rumors are. The industry does use them, though. Look at the way the Joker 2 is being promoted. You don't think the studio has something to do with some of that stuff? It's instant buzz. It's instant buzz. Some of it. Yeah, some of it. You know, the way they put stuff out, this helps create this.
The studio would have cut down, would have taken that down right away.
Yeah. So Will Smith reportedly back as Deadshot in James Gunn DCU, and I think this is a slam dunk if they make this happen. Also, just for everyone to know here, I think this can also help release the air cut get to some additional funds because he was in the air cut.
Listen.
You got your Snyder
music.
Okay.
No, the music that was in the theatrical cut is doing so well on YouTube.
Yeah.
Millions of views.
You mean that 21 Pilots
people
song?
like the theatrical.
That song was better than the movie itself.
People like the theatrical? Okay. But if you have a movie that purportedly, we don't know if it's finished, is there, and then you get Will Smith back, if you do bring him back, and you already have another project, you're like, oh, put this out. And not only does it make Joker look better, but it makes the movie better and potentially
no one likes Jared Leto, let's be honest.
I do. What do you know what I can't stand online? You know what I can't stand? No one likes. Someone likes it. No one likes Star Trek Discovery. Well, got the 5 seasons somehow. No one liked it at one point. No one likes Zero Brothers Joker. Well, he was in the Zack Snyder's Justice League at the end, and that was cool. Some people like it. It's not
probably the only good version, but even so, James Gunn doesn't like Jared Leto, so.
Yeah.
How do we know this, man?
Because he's huge.
Because he made a tweet about it.
Right. That's accurate. Yeah.
All right. Well, hey,
no one likes
what it is.
I don't know about that.
I don't like dwelling in the weeds on this stuff, anyways, because it's just
I will say this. I don't know about the air cut, but I mean, it could release in the future, but not now. Not now.
Well, I think it could help. It certainly couldn't hurt if
it
they
could help, but it's not going to happen anytime soon.
Okay, so Will Smith's Deadshot in the 2016 Suicide Squad might just find his way into the new DCU that James Gunn and Peter Safran are creating. DC Studios is developing movies and TV shows in part of Chapter 1 Gods and Monsters. DCU slate has been announced. While Shazam Fury of the Gods featured characters with myth. Why is this going all over this? Get to the point here. What the hell? Oh, God. The reporting on a different... It's not theirs. Giant freaking robot. You see how this goes?
Should be illegal.
No, it should. Why should it be illegal? They still.
It's like plagiarism.
No, they're sourcing another rumor site. So this is what happens on these. They don't have enough to cover just to get the clicks and the ad revenue. So they put. This is exactly like someone that was on the channel a lot that was obsessed with how bad Geek Austin is. and said small screen, I like small screen, they do the exact same goddamn thing. And I like small screen too. But it's really not that much of a stretch, though, honestly, to bring.
You, to be honest, a lot of articles now are run by AI now, unfortunately.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
There's some YouTube videos that are, too.
I know.
He does have a point on that.
But the whole industry is the same. That's all my point is. But I don't think this is a far stretch, though. I actually think this is above 50%, is my speculation, that they would bring Will Smith back if they do another Suicide Squad or potentially even in the Waller show. Can you imagine if they brought Will Smith back in the Waller show? You know,
that would make sense. That would make sense.
That would make sense because he does need help. Or Deathstroke, either the two. That would be perfectly fine.
that's what we'll do with these rumors. Over under 50%. I say over 50% because of James Gunn is very entrenched in the Peacemaker, Waller, and Suicide Squad universe. And that would get people hyped. And no one's gonna instantly say, "Oh, that's the Snyderverse." If you bring back Will Smith, go ahead.
I'm a little confused now because
why?
Not to bring up the Superman, but they just announced that Henry Cavill could get another part in the DC.
He didn't announce that. He said James Gunn said that he was talking to Henry about playing another.
It's kind of confusing. So is this canon? Is this part of? Are we just going forward?
It doesn't matter. Wait till it comes out. Honestly, this endless speculation about what is and isn't going to be. You know, I saw a super sweet ass picture of somebody I'd like to see as Superman today, guys.
Yeah,
sure, share it.
I posted it on Twitter. I'm playing a video game right now. I'm not even paying attention to you guys because you're talking about
I'm only saying this so I know exactly what to watch.
Saying, like, but this is like the same like stuff that we always get into the weeds about.
You don't have to believe it.
It's just
because now I'm watching Peacemaker, so I want to know.
I think it's very
canon and what's not.
Listen, we don't have to have these endless debates of what rumors and scoops are. We all know what they are. We know what they are.
I know that.
It's the same thing as Star Wars, right?
I'm trying to answer your question, dude.
Go ahead.
The thing is that canon hasn't been established yet. So there's no point in wondering what is and what isn't canon because you could just go round and round and round in circles because it hasn't been established yet.
Hey,
the board has been wiped clean several times since then. So
yeah,
I'm just saying wait till things shake themselves out to find out where Peacemaker lands.
Hey, Rhea, remember if you're just getting here to like the video,
does that make sense?
Let's get the 30 likes here.
It does.
Yes.
All right, cool.
I'm just saying based on how much Gunn plays in the sandbox of
I'm sure it's going to be canon in the new
Waller.
DCU, okay? All this is.
No, I think it's highly plausible you'll see Will Smith again. I don't think that's
easy.
I would say above 50% in my personal, but go ahead, Brian, just have fun with speculating. Say it's like 2% chance. Do whatever you want.
Oh, I know that. I'm just there's a good chance that Will Smith comes back.
Yeah.
Like, over 50%. Like I'd take the over bet on that one any day.
Okay.
I'm just saying, like
that's all. That's all I want to do. Is
it's very plausible. No, I'm just saying, like we can have fun, but I'm just like certain times when we ask those kind of questions, it's like, oh, okay, we're talking like we're experts on this stuff now, are we?
No.
I don't want to be like that.
Know is this major question about the Darksaber?
Yes, we will. We'll get to that. We'll get to that.
That is actually a more pressing question than anything.
Well, since DL got in here, DL, we're just talking about the possibility. There's been rumors going around that Will Smith could be back, and it's all rumors. You know how to take those, but I was just saying above 50, over under 50%. I think there's a strong possibility because of how much James Gunn likes that corner of DC, Suicide Squad, Waller, and also based on circumstances of Will Smith, he's got to choose his projects more wisely now. What do you think about that, DL? The possibility of him coming back, maybe just a cameo. Who knows?
I give it a good 50%.
Yeah.
I don't know. I mean, This is just my thinking. I'm not like this is nothing confirmed, as we said, speculation. But I have a feeling that I don't know if James Gunn will be interested in bringing that character back because I don't know if he has any plans for that specific for him as for Deadshot as a character. Maybe
he
does
did in the Suicide Squad.
He wanted him. He wanted him for the other one, but at that time he was very busy. Will Smith.
He was busy for Bad Boys 3, so he couldn't make it.
Bad Boys for Life, yeah.
Bad Boys for Life, yeah.
Well, if he has a story for him,
and
sure.
they didn't. The other thing to take note of is they did not just recast Will Smith with Idris Elba. They created a whole new character to keep it open. I remember at that time they're like, we're doing a different character. We're just using a similar character so we don't have to change the story too much. But we're keeping that in case he wants to come back in the future. That was back in the day that they said that. Yeah.
I guess.
They say that like in 2019, 2020. Yeah, that was around there.
I mean, the only thing is that Bloodsport and Deadshot
are
seem
similar.
very, very, very similar characters. So I'm just wondering.
Can you imagine a show with them together? Holy shit.
That would be
What if they work together? What if they work together, DL? That would be talk about a slam dunk.
It could be. It could be cool.
You know what would be cool? Peacemaker, Bloodsport, and Deadshot.
That would be cool.
As a team up, sure, I would like that team up, yeah.
Talk about some real bad boys for life. Deadshot and what's the other character's name?
Bloodsport.
Deadshot and Bloodsport show. Holy shit! Do you want to break the freaking internet? Oh my god, this is why I love speculating. Now, keep in mind, this probably wouldn't happen. But oh my dear lord, if I was James Gunn, I would make this shit happen. If you had those chess pieces, can you imagine anything cooler, DL? Now that we're talking to you and we're getting Saladia, is a Bloodsport and Deadshot show?
I don't know if I want a show, but
movie or whatever. I don't care. I want it.
I actually like if they figured out. If they could make them like supporting characters, maybe like in Peacemaker or Waller, I don't know if I would want to see a full show with them because I said they're just very similar. They're two similar characters, so I mean anything's possible. But
that would never be a show. That would be more of a movie because they're big name actors.
That is true. Yeah, it would be more of a movie.
I mean, we haven't really seen a movie with Idris Elba and Will Smith in the same movie, have we?
Oh, nope. I don't think so. If somebody could correct us in the chat, I don't think so.
I couldn't think of anything cooler unless you had Deathstroke. Yes, Anthony, great point.
Yeah, if you had Deathstroke, 3 of them.
But then that means Ben Affleck could be back.
No.
Called Iron Robot or something like that.
No.
Iron Robot.
It would just
or
be
I
Joe
Legends.
Iron Legends, yeah.
Yeah, Iron Legends, yeah. It would just be Joe Manganiello.
But yeah, to answer the
the
other question is, yeah, Will Smith is probably going to jump on a lot of these franchise movies because they never really win Oscars. So,
he's not going for Oscar bait anymore. He's
well,
going for
actually, for what's that movie that
from Apple?
Yeah.
Emancipation?
Yeah, Emancipation. That's definitely an Oscar bait movie.
Mm-hmm. But I think they'll exclude it because of circumstances, wouldn't they?
No. They say that
he can still get nominated.
No, he still could get nominated and stuff like that. He just can't intend to the Oscars for 10 years into 2032 or 31, whatever it was.
Yeah, for 10 years.
For 10 years. So he could still dominate and he still could win it. They would just send his Oscars to his family or something like that.
Mm-hmm.
Whatever.
All right. Well, Taladia, what do you think of all this? The possibilities of Will Smith coming back, does that excite you? I think it's this. I would totally. It's interesting too that James Gunn says I've reached out to this person, but he hasn't talked about Will Smith. Has James Gunn or will he reach out to Will Smith? What do you think?
I I think Will Smith. Sorry, I was gonna say I think Will Smith returning would be a big thing because his story arc was never properly finished in Suicide Squad, and they left that door open. Because if you think about it, he got reunited with his daughter, and like he's still on a curfew, so he could still work for Waller. Imagine Waller telling him, "You need to come back. You need to work for me. You need to do some missions," and put his daughter in like, if you don't do this for me, your daughter will be put back into care or whatever, how it was previously.
Mm-hmm.
So that's what I think. I think it's a good chance Will Smith is coming back. And by the way, you did get a super chat, just to let you know.
Oh yeah. Thank you, Talati. I will definitely cover that. Anthony, let's get to you, and then I'll get to the super chat. What do you think? The possibility.
I'll say 50%. I think if he's bringing back everybody from.
Can you think of any big of a project to get Will Smith and Idris together?
Yeah, I would love to see a project with both of them starring together.
Oh my God,
that would be a great idea.
Or even like a third Suicide Squad movie, a third one with them on the poster together. Holy shit!
I'll take that. Why not? I mean,
that would be really good.
Be a great
Why
team
can't they just fight Batman?
Well,
that depends who's playing the Batman for the DCU.
Because Batman will kick their ass.
Yeah, well, I mean, Batman will kick them and send them to jail, yeah. We'll send them to Waller.
You know what I wanted for the Suicide? So I wanted Batman to technically be the villain, but like almost like a horror element per se. Like they're always watching their back for the Batman. Almost like the opening to the Batman movie, where it's like you don't know if he's in the shadows or not.
Oh, okay. I can see what you say there. Well, I mean, it depends on who will play Batman for the new DC universe. Or the soft reboot DC universe.
So basically, you'd have the threat of the, Waller and the bomb in their heads, but you'd also have the threat of Batman.
Yeah, I like that idea. Listen, I want more Batman. It's just that Batman's complicated because then you're like, who's going to play it until we get more info. I don't think you're going to have those questions necessarily if you bring back Will Smith. Well, I would love to see them interact. They kind of interacted in the first Suicide Squad. CJ, remember he's the one that caught him. Batman is the one that
I would like to see more of that, to be honest.
So we got our first super chat of the night, the World Champ, $4.99. Thank you, World Champ. I really appreciate it. Max, are you seeing Scream 6 and 65 this weekend? I want to see 65. I forgot that it was coming out this weekend. I actually don't have my tickets yet. So I may wait a little bit unless I could see it Sunday with my wife and her friend. We're going to go out. We're going to go out for lunch. There is a theater there, but I don't know if I want to see it or not.
Is it just me, or does someone sound like they're underwater?
You do. You sound like you're underwater.
Wait, really?
True.
No,
yes.
You sound fine for me.
Okay.
I think
and then the World Champ says, also, please take care of your health and don't say anything to give the haters ammo. Protect yourself. Absolutely. Absolutely. Thank you, World Champ. I really appreciate that.
They say, are you going to see Scream 6? I'll probably check out Scream 6 in a weekend.
And I still haven't seen Scream 5. And Reyes says, wasn't Michael B. Jordan attached to I Am Legend sequel?
No,
yes.
They're writing the movie right now.
Mm-hmm.
And he's still doing it. So they are just writing it in, because the director signed the first look deal at Warner Brothers. So he's writing the script for I Am Legend 2 and stuff like that.
Okay.
So, yeah. Whatever they start filming when the script is done.
All right. We have another topic before we get to The Mandalorian.
I'm probably going to leave when you guys talk about The Mandalorian because I haven't watched it yet.
Okay.
Damn.
All right.
I haven't watched Bad Batch yet.
All right, let me get the
second season.
I haven't watched season 2 either. I'm that behind.
Beetlejuice 2.
Oh, yeah.
Are you Wednesday?
Why do you do that, Aaron? What the hell's wrong with you, CJH?
What?
Wait, what?
Water.
You gotta let me lead up to the. Oh my god.
Wait,
Something
what?
in the water, eh? It's
Yeah.
Canadian.
I mean-
It's what they do.
I mean, we don't understand. I don't understand that context. He just said Wednesday. What does that have to do with anything?
Okay. It
No,
has
because-
to do with it.
Oh,
Jesus. All right. Never mind.
Well, go ahead, Max. Explain.
This is Movie Talk 101. See, I love you, CJ, but you got to lead up. You got to ask a question and not just, if you shout, you kind of blow the excitement. Yes, Jenna Ortega is in talks for Beetlejuice 2. This is according to the hot mic. We're not going to watch the whole thing, but here's where they talk about Beetlejuice 2 is starting to get some traction. It's been in the conversation and I think it's the right time. Circumstances, when things happen in Hollywood, it's really when you're hot. Like when an actor starts going back and revisiting the roles, like Michael Keaton. He's the Batman in The Flash. Another major role he had back in the day was Beetlejuice. I'm trying to think of some other ones he had. This is very... I know besides Batman, Beetlejuice,
Bird.
Yeah, that's not like a
Yeah, but Bird was,
yeah, but it seems
He
very
was,
plausible that he would revisit some of his past characters, and based on how popular he is
Johnny
right
Dangerously.
now, yeah, this is the time. Hollywood Reporter confirmed it. Okay,
Oh yeah,
All right.
he did that. Yeah.
all right, let's listen to this here.
Sakes, people have some respect.
I
try to-
said,
What's
I said I've got the juice this week, right?
Yeah.
I
Let's go.
said it's showtime, right? And there are your clues, folks. Showtime, juice.
Oh boy, it's kind of annoying.
Beetlejuice.
Beetlejuice.
All right.
Hey, folks. If we're gonna start with a little bit of Beetlejuice stuff, so this is a rumor that I've had in my back pocket for the last couple of weeks. I haven't said anything, but I just got a little update that made it actionable.
Okay.
And that is that I'm told Beetlejuice 2 is finally a go.
Wow.
Now, who here wants to see that right away? Brian, do you want to see a Beetlejuice 2? Do you want to revisit it, or are you okay?
I'm okay.
I want it over here. I want
Nice.
more Beetlejuice. Okay.
Oh, hey, dude, why you got to bring that kind of evil around here, bro?
Oh, wow. Talati, what do you think?
I would
You
like
want
to see Beetlejuice too.
Yeah, Dial, what do you think? Dial, what's your thoughts on the original Beetlejuice, and what do you think? Do you want to see a sequel?
Oh, I love the first Beetlejuice. Enjoyed it a lot, but I don't want to see Beetlejuice 2.
You don't. Just like everyone said they didn't want to see the Joker 2. I want it. Guess what? I want it. So
Good. Well, but here the reason why I don't want it is because Tim Burton is not the same as he was when he directed the first movie. I don't trust him now to make a good sequel because he doesn't
He
feel
did
passionate.
Wednesday though.
He doesn't feel passionate. He didn't direct it though. He did not direct it.
No, he directed the first three. He did
direct-
direct a couple episodes.
Yeah, but
Okay.
this is, can I be real? This is not who's the pirate? Johnny Depp. This is Michael F. and Keaton. Michael F. and Keaton gets better with age. I'm sorry, even though I like, don't cancel me over this, even though I like
Tim
Johnny
Burton
Depp,
did 4 episodes.
he is not getting
Okay.
better with age. So
Okay.
it's the talent. Some of the flops that Tim Burton has been his constant collaboration with Johnny Depp. Johnny Depp has just not been on all cylinders lately for various circumstantial reasons. And I just have more excitement for him getting back on track with Michael Keaton. What do you say to that, TL?
I mean, it's possible that that Keaton can bring the best out of Burton, or Burton can bring the best out of Keaton. You never know. It's just, I mean, yes, I hear Wednesday is great, and I haven't watched Wednesday yet, so I could watch that and be like, you know what, I have more faith in him now. But even if Wednesday is great, that's only one instance out of a whole bunch of other shit that he put out. So I don't know. Another thing, if they're going to do Beetlejuice 2, bring back Winona Ryder as well. If they're going to do it.
They are going to talk about that. And another thing that I think Tim Burton is at his best when he's inspired by the muse. Just like he got inspired by classic Johnny Depp back in the day. And yes, he did work on Wednesday. I don't know if he directed it, I
He
know
did
was
4
involved.
episodes on
He
Wednesday.
did 4 episodes. So I think Jenna Ortega is Tim Burton's new muse. And I think it inspires him for his best work when he gets attached to great talent. Just like James Gunn. James Gunn, once he gets to certain people around him, he keeps using them. Burton is no different. I think Jenna Ortega performance and success with Wednesday has revitalized Tim Burton. I think that's what's greasing the wheels of Beetlejuice, and her involvement is only going to help, especially when you hear what role she's going to play. And don't shout it out, CJ. Don't shout it out. What do you think, Anthony? Before we get more of the rest of the clip here.
I think it's great. I mean, Tim Burton's like Jenna, so it's not surprising that he will keep her if she's going to be in the movie or not. But I would not be surprised because Tim Burton's like her and stuff like that. So if she does star in the movie, they're great. Everybody likes
this freeze frame is just weird.
Yeah, the good on topic
Yeah.
comment. Thank you. All right, let's hear what else it says.
It is happening.
Okay.
It's happening
with the OGs. It's Tim Burton. It's Michael Keaton.
Wow.
It's Catherine O'Hara.
Catherine
I
O'Hara.
even heard they got one Winona Ryder.
Wow.
There you go. Winona
There you
Ryder.
go.
Yeets. But the big thing this week was that I'm told
Wow.
one person says she's in talks, another person says she just has an offer, and it's not clear if she's going to do it or not.
Okay.
But that Jenna Ortega, star of Scream 6 and Tim Burton's Wednesday,
Wow.
offer to play Lydia Dietz's daughter.
Yes. Slam dunk if that happens. Slam dunk. I'm sorry. She is so popular right now. She's got that gothy, cool vibe that everyone, that scene that she did from the. I didn't even see that episode of Wednesday, but that dance she does went viral everywhere.
Oh, that
I
kind of.
think she's kind of sick of that.
Oh, she is sick of it. Yeah, she is. Yeah, because everybody acts her off it.
Oh, okay. Rhea says, I wouldn't be surprised if Burton was one of the people Jenna referenced in her recent interview regarding creative differences. She mentioned before her dancing was changed by her own design. That's interesting, Rhea. I also was watching something about. Well, actually, later on in this I was watching this stream while I was playing some video games, and they were talking about I think they were alluding that Jenna Ortega was throwing a little bit of shade on the writers, but I don't know if that necessarily meant Tim Burton's direction or the actual writers. So, fair point though, Rhea. Fair point. I'll have to do more research on that. Okay, so let's figure out. Let's listen a little bit more of this, and then that really ups the ante on the.
Although like that dance, it's good they changed it because it became iconic, and every kid was doing it.
Oh yeah.
So
very popular.
Yeah, it's very popular.
It was like the Harlem Shake.
Yeah. Oh, I gotta see that. I gotta see that Jenna Ortega podcast. I didn't see that. Okay. All right. Let's see what else has to say here.
In Beetlejuice 2.
That makes all the sense in the world. Absolutely all the sense in the world. I mean, you love Beetlejuice. Such a fantastic movie. Really enjoyed it. Of course, Michael Keaton on the comeback here. We've got him coming up as Batman very, very soon. So why wouldn't you look at going forward with this and having the daughter, Jenna Ortega just fits so perfectly, looking a little bit like Winona Ryder, having that vibe. We just saw her in Aubrey Plaza doing that presentation. I think it was at the SAG Awards where they kind of were making fun of each other's aloof approach to the world. So, and of course, the people loved her on Wednesday, and she's about to host SNL. So she's clearly blowing up. Why not put her involved? Why not make her involved?
Okay. We don't need to watch the whole thing. I thought I would share that. That got me excited. So there you go. Jenna Ortega, very popular right now. I'm excited that Beetlejuice 2 is actually going to start. They're actually getting progress on it. and I want to go back and watch the first one again. How long has it been since you watched Beetlejuice, DL? How long has it been?
I think it's been over a year.
Yeah, I haven't watched it in years. CJH is thinking right now. Thinking about Beetlejuice watch party. Beetlejuice. All right. No, and Anthony, what do you think before we move on?
So I hope it starts soon. I think they say start from filming in May or something like that. So if the deal go down, yes, go ahead. She's popular. She has a lot of fan base supporting her.
Yeah. All right. Let me see what else, because we're not getting into Mandalorian yet. Because wait. Because DL's here. Let me see what else I have.
Could do it at the end of the show.
Yeah. Oh, Stranger Things. I could bring that up here.
Ooh.
I'm excited for Stranger Things. I'm ready for it to end.
You could mention.
I'm hoping this is the last season.
Yeah. What did you say, CJH?
The mailbag.
I know the mailbag is there. We're gonna get to it.
Because you got 3 or 4 questions lined up.
Wait.
Stranger
Things is irrelevant?
17.
No, Masked Vigilante's kind of taking the cake for the. But I want to ask everyone here: are you ready for Stranger Things to end? Like, I'm ready.
I don't.
Yeah.
That show's
I
irrelevant.
haven't even watched it.
You never. Oh, that's true. That's true. Let's shame Brian.
They've pretty much
Shame.
grown up now, so it's like over.
Yeah. All right. You're giving me a headache, man.
Spaz it out.
Hold on. You messed me up.
Yeah. That's what you get for trying to shame me, mother trucker.
Oh my God, the final Mario. I didn't watch it yet. You bought your tickets.
Yeah, it's pretty cool.
Okay. Well, here it is. Stranger Things Season 5, David Harbour training and eating cheeseburgers to prepare for the final season. Is prepping to return a well-fed Jim Hopper in Stranger Things Season 5, the show's final season.
But he lost all that weight. Why would you get the pounds back again?
I don't know. Maybe
It's because he's filming Stranger Things and Thunderbolts back to back in Atlanta.
Oh,
so he's getting the weight, and then he's at the so back and forth.
Collider is still reporting stuff.
Yeah. They broke the deal. They broke the
That's
news
so
of
weird,
the new Hellboy
considering
movie that's gonna
the
be
channel is dead.
I mean, the channel is dead, but on Twitter they're not.
Okay. Well, it says the Netflix series Stranger Things will be coming to the end of its 5th season. We know this. Filming is set to begin very soon. Revealed during the middle. David Harbour, who plays Jim Hopper, revealed during the Middle East Film and Comic Con in Abu Dhabi, is reported by Collider that he will begin working on Stranger Things Season 5 in June. It's going to be a wow, everyone. And he promised that we could expect to see Hopper, who has been well fed. Oh, that's right, because he was in prison. So he had to really be skinny. Remember? As opposed to the much smaller version of the character we saw in Season 4. Yeah, he's out. Well, spoiler warning, he's out. So he's got to be eating. If you were in prison, you'd be eating a lot of cheeseburgers, right? He's gonna get all. We're gonna get all sexy now. He's getting fat again.
I eat lots of cheeseburgers anyway.
You what?
I eat lots of cheeseburgers anyway.
Oh, I thought you said you hate
Can't Red
cheeseburger.
Guardian get in shape? I don't know.
Oh, from the that character also is a little bit heavier. In that he'll be playing in Thunderbolts. He's reprising the role from Black Widow.
Oh, Red Guardians, he's a little bit fatter, yeah.
I did a lot of training for Season 4. It was a very specific position that Russian prison. It was about making him a different guy, sort of shredding a layer of him physically, mentally, and emotionally. But now he's back in town. He's back in America where they have cheeseburgers. So he will be well fed. This is going to be a while before we see this, though. We're going to probably see Thunderbolts first, because Stranger Things also has a lot of special effects work, right? A lot of post-production work, a lot of CGI.
Mm-hmm.
Are you ready? So I'm thinking I think we're gonna get Thunderbolts before, because it says here. Let me get back to it.
Thunderbolts, I think, come out in July next year. So
Thunderbolts has a release date of July 26, 2024.
Yeah, that's summer.
Yeah.
And Stranger Things, I think Netflix say mid-summer or something like that.
Okay, let's read the synopsis. It's been 6 months since the Battle of Starcourt, which brought terror and destruction to Hawkins. Struggling with the aftermath, our group of friends are separated for the first time, and navigating the complexities of high school hasn't made things any easier. In this most vulnerable time, a new and horrifying supernatural threat surfaces, presenting a gruesome mystery that, if solved, might finally put an end to the horrors of the Upside Down. I'm really looking forward to it. I don't think I want to rewatch it. It's not like a show I'll rewatch a lot, but I really love the characters.
Well, yeah, I've already reviewed all of them, and season 4. This is probably gonna trigger some people. The part 1 was really hard to get through because it was so long. It was so freaking long. Part 2 was so much better though, so I don't know if I would go back to rewatch the entire thing. But
this is why I say Netflix needs to stop doing the bench model and just release it
I'm actually kind of glad it didn't binge with this season because of how long it was.
How long? Okay.
Goodness gracious.
Taladia, have you watched Stranger Things?
No.
Oh, it's a great show. CGH, have you?
Yes, I watched a half of it, and then I stopped in Netflix.
Oh, okay. Actually, I don't have Netflix right now either because my credit card expired, and I didn't want to. I'm paying down my credit card, so I didn't activate the new card, and I just didn't update the card. I'm like, okay.
So you forgot to write it. Oh no, I think Stranger Things is irrelevant.
Yeah.
What?
Is what irrelevant?
What do you mean it's irrelevant?
Yeah, it's irrelevant.
This is a benchmark for streaming projects.
Yeah, the last season had the most views ever.
And those are fake views. They're bottom views.
What the hell is wrong with you? Fake views.
No, I think
it's because of Eddie.
Oh my god! Oh, that is true.
The character Eddie.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's very popular actor. So yeah.
DL has a new avatar. Yeah.
Yeah, I got a new look for my channel, and I'm going to make new intros for my videos and podcasts and streams. So you'll be seeing that very soon. But yeah, got a new look.
Cool. I got the same old look.
You sure do.
Oh,
you washing that mask? You washing that mask?
I'll never tell.
Oh, I updated my logo.
Good.
You updated your logo too, CJH?
Yeah.
I could tell.
No, I mean, I'll show you.
Okay. Let's get DL to
give me a second
460 subs.
Yes, that'd be great.
Here we go.
Nice.
Very nice.
All right. Okay. Well, that's all I have for Stranger Things. I'm gonna look. I think by the time it's actually ready to view, I'll be really wanting to see it. You know what I mean? It's probably gonna be the end of 2024.
Yeah, they say next year.
I don't know if it's gonna debut early next year though. I think it's gonna be towards the end.
No, not early next year. By mid-summer, maybe mid-summer, or maybe by the end of 2024. Who knows?
Mm-hmm.
Brian is making me hungry, by the way, just to let you guys know.
Yeah.
What is Brian eating? Is that
toast?
I was eating too.
Toast.
Okay. Oh, here's something we could talk about.
Oh,
DL with the Creed 3 review. Ooh.
Oh, that was a good
yeah, thank you. For those who don't know, I have reviewed all 6 Rocky films and all 3 Creed movies. If you guys want to check out my reviews for those on my channel.
Now it just got confirmed we're getting. Oh, I don't know if Max have that. Never mind.
What?
Oh, they confirmed that we're getting the Creed verse today.
Creed verse?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, they're doing something about.
They're doing the
daughter
anime.
or something.
They're doing a daughter spinoff, which I get it. And then they're doing an anime spinoff. You know, Michael B. Jordan's a huge anime fan.
Yep.
Oh,
After
And
watching Creed 3,
yeah, after
that's what we
watching
see it.
Creed, yeah, with the fight scenes between Jonathan Majors and him, you
Wait,
saw a lot
isn't
of
it-
You saw a lot of Goku and shit like that.
Isn't it technically the
Dragon Ball Z
Rocky
fights.
verse?
Not anymore.
Not anymore. This the Creed verse. They confirm in the article.
All right.
I don't think you will ever see Stallone back in this franchise, unfortunately.
Well, here's a look at the Spider-Man animated. Let me
I
see.
thought they canceled that show.
No, it didn't.
No, what happened was there was some controversy about after the production company, the animators, finished season 1. Did I think they got rid of them, or they didn't renew their contracts and they still wanted season 2? I don't know, something like that. But
they didn't get the contract renewed.
Yeah, for the animators.
I'm no longer interested in this show just because the more I heard about it, it's, I don't know.
What did you hear?
What did you hear about it?
No, it's like it doesn't follow the MCU Spider-Man. It's like an alternate universe.
Yeah,
good.
It's
like
good.
X-Men 95.
97.
97.
Yeah,
I'm sorry. Why did I say 97?
Well, why not just continue the 90s Spider-Man show? Or make their own MCU cartoon.
That would be between Sony and Marvel to decide.
This is more exciting to me, CJH, because you get a new vision of Spider-Man and his villains. Some of those old series, the 90s, they explored most of the villains. This is going to be a fresh take.
Also, like, you might see Spider-Man from
but the 90s show ended in a cliffhanger.
It did. You might get that continuation in X-Men 97 because they did cross over back in the 90s.
It would be neat if they brought back the 90s Spider-Man show.
I'll say if
was
X-Men
like
97 is
God
very popular on Disney Plus, they maybe have a chance of getting that Spider-Man 1990 series coming back.
Listen, I'm excited that the X-Men is getting a sequel series, but I don't need that to happen to everything. I kind of like a fresh interpretation too. Now, I know people are going to say, well, Max, you wanted the Snyderverse to continue. Yeah, because there was still more stories to tell, but
Max,
a lot of these
wait,
like
where did
Spider-Man,
Brian go?
I don't know. He's talking to his lady or something.
He's coming back.
But the Spider-Man 90 series got through a lot of storylines, so it had its time, and there's
I believe it was 5 seasons.
90s show still
Yes,
had
and then the
so
cliffhanger
much more to tell.
Yeah.
Yes, but I don't like nobody's clamoring for that show to come back.
It's not as popular as the X-Men series. Yeah, I would like it too. I wouldn't.
If it ever happened, sure. I just think this show.
I mean, it literally inspired the Raimi trilogy when you think about it, and even the Venom movies.
Yeah,
it did too a little bit.
Well, fans got a new update on MCU upcoming Disney Plus series Spider-Man Freshman Year, whose release date has been up in the air for some time. While Freshman Year became an exciting prospect for Peter Parker's MCU origin story being told, it's gone through more than its fair share of issues, with reports at one point indicating it was close to being canceled altogether. With nearly a dozen exciting villains set to take the spotlight alongside a younger take on the web slinger, Marvel Studios will finally get a chance to explore the young hero's story in a way that hasn't been seen in a live-action MCU. That hasn't been seen. A different way to tell a story, CJH. And thanks to the inclusion of other big names from across the Marvel Universe, like Charlie Cox's Daredevil, fans are eagerly awaiting...
That was another thing.
What?
So, the 90s, and I had a bunch of photos to prove it. The 90s Spider-Man actually was going to spin off into a Daredevil animated series.
Yeah, that would have been cool. Well, we get it here in a different way, different version. And I don't... If Daredevil was in this, I kind of don't want him to be the same there,
I just want to see Daredevil get his own animated series. That would be awesome.
Well, who knows? I mean,
well, let's see how boring again is before we start asking about other things.
Yeah, because then Disney. I don't think Disney want too many animated projects on Disney Plus.
Scooper Casey Walsh shared a rumor that Spider-Man Freshman Year is now eyeing a late 2024 release date window for its upcoming debut on Disney Plus.
I mean,
Why are
that
they
is
always referencing Casey Walsh now? Because he's not really in the game anymore.
he knows Marvel stuff, and so I mean that makes sense.
Yeah.
2024 makes sense because animation takes at least 2 years to make.
Yeah.
So, 03 given, but you know it makes sense. 2024 is a perfect thing to release these episodes and have a good show. Hopefully, and it's different from the MCU Spider-Man with all these villains and Charlie Cox, and then coming back as Daredevil and Doctor Strange coming back as playing Doctor Strange. So, and Harry Osborn being Peter Mentor in this version of Spider-Man instead of Tony Stark. So, you know, that's a good idea.
What do you think, DL? Are you anticipating this animated series?
I'm not super excited about it, but I'm interested in seeing what they do with it. Is this canon to anything live action, or is it its own thing?
I think it's its own thing.
Okay,
It's their own thing. Is different from the MCU. It's just that Harry Osborn will be the mentor of Tom. This is Tom Holland Spider-Man.
I think
will be his mentor.
Here's a good topic here. Let me break this out on a topic. Hold on.
I saw some news.
I'm just
about
apprehensive
Venom
because, like,
3.
the previous, like the past few animated Spider-Man projects we've gotten post Spectacular Spider-Man have not been good. So I don't know how to feel about this one.
I'm sorry, but Spectacular Spider-Man is like the theme song is a masterpiece. I'll give it that. But I don't know.
Are you talking trash about Spectacular Spider-Man?
I'm not talking trash.
No, Spectacular Spider-Man
is
up
just
there.
doesn't, you know.
I wish it got a season 3, man. But,
like Craven doesn't look good at all.
Bro, it's different.
I mean, yeah, the animation is not like the best I've seen, but the storytelling is still really good.
Yeah,
for that show.
the story's great. It's just the animation just kind of.
Yeah, but just Ultimate Spider-Man, and then the other show that's just called Spider-Man. Those did not work for me at all.
Okay, so I know where this is going, and I think this is a good a good clip out video. Shit. Okay, so Spider-Man. A lot of people. So it's like CJH. I want it to. You're going with the opinion, CJH, that you kind of want things to be integrated and you want the storylines. So do you want these projects to go the way of the Gunn? James Gunn is trying to keep everything together, or, in my opinion, I like the animation has its own separate stories, own separate versions of villains. And I think it could handcuff or limit the possibilities of your show by having to worry about what you're going to do with that villain in the live action universe or the live action TV series, is my personal opinion. But I would love to hear from all of you on this topic. And go ahead, CJH. That's my personal opinion, bro. That's my personal opinion, bro. Go ahead.
I think that it actually forces them to be more creative.
Okay. But what if it can. That's a possibility. I agree with you. That's a possibility.
It's the same way
what if you want to do what if you want to do an epic story arc with a villain and they're like, well, we are going to do an epic story in the live action. You got to hold off on that.
Well, then that's where you could have alternate shows, I guess.
I don't know. What's your take?
It is like Spider-Man, and there is a multiverse, so you could technically have other shows. Like Spider-Man has always had multiple different shows.
What do you think, Talati, and then we'll get to DL, and then Anthony. Sorry, Anthony. I don't mean to make you go last all the time. Maybe we'll go to Anthony.
No,
Talati,
I'm good. I'm good.
Talati, what do you think? What's your opinion on this? Gunn is going to integrate a lot of things. I am under the. I mean, I'm willing to be proven wrong, but I think it could potentially limit possibilities. And there's some animated. The reason I like animated in live action shows, even the Arrowverse, is they got to some storylines that they never would have been able to do if they had to worry about. We got to check with the film division first. Can you imagine? Can you imagine if they had to check with the film division first? They wouldn't be able to do shit. That's my opinion.
Yeah, I mean, I'm with you, Max. Right? I'm definitely with you with what you're saying because, like, if they integrated everything like what James Gunn is doing with DCU, it would mean you'd have to stick to that particular storyline. Whereas if you do it like differently and you have, for example, the DC animated universe where you could tell as many stories as you could, and you weren't limited to, oh, you have to write this script or this story, like how to explain it, like in the Marvel cartoon show they did Spider Wars, right? And that wasn't part of Marvel's plan at all, and they were the first people to do crossover and stuff. So I would love to see them to do as much possibilities as they can to tell new unique stories and not be limited by certain aspects of a story that you have to focus on one narrative only.
DL, what's your take on this? These supplemental live action shows and animated. Do you want to integrate it in like even video games like Gunn's playing in the Way of the Gun? Or are you like a little skeptical like I am, like that it could limit storytelling? And I having to check with everything drives me insane. And I think you could not get as epic storylines in these animated shows if you have to check with the live action division first,
Well, honestly, I think it can go both ways. Like, you can have the Spider-Man show be a standalone, be its own thing, not worry about the movies. But at the same time, I do think there are ways they can integrate an animated show that can be connected to the live action stuff. The problem is, I don't think they'll be able to make this connected to the live action Spider-Man as it is right now. Because if we're going off of this being like quote unquote freshman year, if we watch Spider-Man Homecoming and like also what they alluded to in Civil War when he was first Spider-Man, with the prototype suit, he didn't have a bunch of big villains. He was really, really fresh out of becoming Spider-Man. So it's like I don't think there'll be very much interesting stories to tell if they're trying to if they try to integrate it into the MCU and have it be like a prequel story, because not much happened with Spider-Man until Iron Man showed up and appointed him for the Civil War battle, and then I'm sure whatever they're going to do with the new Spider-Man movies going forward, because they're going to make more Tom Holland Spider-Man movies, I'm sure they want to use those, use certain villains.
Something happened to DL. All right, Anthony, I apologize because he was dropping fire. Anthony, what do you think?
What happened to DL?
I don't know. I think his connection went out. Hopefully he's got electricity. DL's back. DL's back.
Yeah, good.
DL, you left everyone hanging there.
Oh, that was weird. Sorry, I just cut out there for a second. You guys hear me now?
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay, as I was saying, so it's like, okay, so for certain villains, I'm sure that they want to save them for a Spider-Man movie. So you do have a point where like they probably will be limited on the stories that they could tell, and like have it make sense in the continuity of stuff we've already seen from Tom Holland and where it takes place. So now thinking it over, I don't know if I want this to be part of the MCU with the Spider-Man that we know right now, because I don't know if they'll be able to do much.
Because he's already gone through stuff. Yeah,
Yeah, because already gone through stuff, and as I said, like if they're trying to do a prequel story, not much happened with him until Iron Man showed up. My main concern though is the quality of the writing, because as I said, Spider-Man the animated Spider-Man shows post Spectacular Spider-Man have not been that great. So I'm hoping that this time around the writing is better, but we'll see what happens.
Yeah. All right. So Anthony, what do you think? Do you want to go the way of the Gunn where things are connected? CGH is kind of wants to see.
No, I'm good. I like stuff separate. Like this project is separate from the MCU. It's just him, Peter Parker. Yes, it's Tom Holland, Spider-Man, but it's just him with Osborn being his mentor. You know, instead of Tony Stark. So I'd rather keep this project separate as it own his universe. You could probably reference it in the MCU multiverse, like What If and stuff like that. But just keep it separate, just like how What If is, and that's it. Just build up the story. I don't think you will see like how they're doing like Doc Ock and couple villains in the show. They're not going to use them in live action because they already used them in No Way Home. So it's going to be interesting how they do the Spider-Man show.
This would have been a perfect opportunity to introduce Venom's Spider-Man.
Yeah, I kind of like to see this OG Spider-Man. I want to see him go through some stuff first before they do the Venom stuff. Like they always introduce Venom too soon. Well,
in
live action
in Sony's universe with like Morbius and Venom and all that stuff. Like I want to see that Spider-Man that exists in that universe.
You mean Tom Holland Spider-Man? That's their voice Spider-Man.
No, they
implied Sony's not gonna get a new Spider-Man. It's gonna be Tom.
The art style is beautiful. Oh, Droga Axel, man, I love the art style. It's very unique.
Bro, it's literally from like the '60 Tim. Oh my God, Tim Burton. Stan Lee style artwork. That's what it's an homage to him and Steve Ditko's.
Watch it all be in the style of South Park.
I'm
That would be crazy.
I like the style to be like more than like the 90s or the 2000s style than the 60s, in my opinion. Because
the new animated series where it was like 3D.
Yeah, it was like all 3D and like it really looked cool in the 90s, especially the 90s. Yeah, the 90s look great.
Oh yeah, 90s.
I don't know
was
about
like
you guys.
Traditional and 3D.
Yeah, it wasn't bad.
All right, so this next
and
topic
Kingpin was like amazing.
This next topic, I don't know how I feel about this, honestly. I didn't even plan on doing this one. Actually, when we were looking at the previous article,
when
shit,
he died?
I gotta look at. Come on, bro, come on.
This is
spoiler. They've been out for 10 years.
Yeah, well, he's saying that his role is more reduced role. According to
why.
If they're copying the game, which
don't get into the. Yeah, don't get into it too much.
They should not copy the second game, because there'll be so much backlash. So yeah.
According to one of HBO's Last of Us stars, Pedro Pascal. Maybe I shouldn't have covered this story. Sorry, everyone. Played Joel in the series. Will have a reduced role in season 2. Ooh. Well, there's been not much known about the upcoming season 2. Pascal did let slip that there is a chance the sophomore effort filming later this year. The words that the showrunners Craig Mazin and Neil Druckmann have no plans to tell any stories beyond adapting the game. So after the fairly beat-for-beat retelling, The Last of Us, audiences can expect the story to venue into the happenings of The Last of Us Part 2. So let me see. I'm really excited.
Back in Canada.
Yeah, back in Canada. It feels surreal to me what's going on again, but also I don't want to go back into comparing it to the experience of the first season. Season 1 of Last of Us was the best year of my life, and it's not going to be the same. So I have to go being like, this is season 2, and I love season 1, but this is going to be different. I just want to go back in Canada with Craig Mazin and Pedro Pascal for a little bit. It's going to be really nice. So it doesn't seem like they're potentially going to do any off stories that didn't happen in the game. There may be differences to some of the storylines in the game. They're not going to stray off course. How do you feel about that? If anyone knows the spoilers about Joel, don't expect more, is what I'm getting from this. What do you think, DL? Have you even watched The Last of Us?
Nope.
Do you have any interest at all?
I mean, yeah, I'm gonna watch it. It's just like there's just so much to keep up with. So but I definitely gonna watch it. But I have never played the game ever, so I don't know what the reason is for his character's reduced role. But I will say, like, if it works for the concept of the story, if it calls for him not to have as big of a role, then fine.
Well, I think it really comes down to trusting in the storytelling, and the direction and the writing in the series is like the best of the best. So if they feel they need to do that with this, his character is not going to go beyond what happens in the games, and Anthony, I know it happened a while ago, but we don't need to keep saying it. But yes, I'm okay with that based on the quality of the storytelling. That's my
my concern is, like, from what I'm hearing, like, okay, so as I said, this comes from someone who has never played the games, but it's like it's kind of a eyebrow raiser that, like, they're not taking too many risks with changing the story a little bit. They're being really, really close to the story. So,
well, they did do significant changes in this first season, but ultimately the major story points are the same.
Okay.
Like they fleshed out some backstory, but it still goes along the same beats.
Okay, so I'm just hoping that, like, it just won't feel like a complete retelling of the video games, which I'm sure that's what the fans would want. Like, don't change it, don't do it, because don't change it because it's perfect from the video games. Why would you change it? But I'm just saying, like, when you're trying to make a film or show adaptation from a game, even we've said this before with comic books and stuff like that, and novels, like there's certain things they would have to change to make it work in the structure of the story for a show or a movie. Like, not everything will work that's in a video game, but I heard from a lot of people that Last of Us is, like, close to being movie quality storytelling. So I don't know. I have to watch this to see for myself. But
it's very good.
It's literally the exact same as the game. Just a little bit more like this Origins episodes and stuff like that. But so I mean, if they do copy the game, the second game, you will expect a huge backlash against the fans.
I guess so.
Well, Taladia, CJH, have you been keeping up with this show? What do you think about them? They're not.
I don't have HBO Max.
Oh, but you could be watching it with us. Go ahead, Taladia.
I've been watching Last of Us with you, Max, and I've been enjoying it.
Yeah. But knowing there might not be, not to get into spoilers, but they're only going to stick with the Joel arc of the games. We're not going to get any side stories or bonus missions, I would say. Joel's side stories. They're going to pretty much stick with the arc of the games.
Maybe the spin-offs.
But that, to be fair, if it was AMC, what would AMC do? What would AMC do in a similar situation? It's like the Joel show.
I'll tell you this, there'll be 10 episodes. There'll be 100 spin-offs, like The Walking Dead. There'll be 100 spin-offs of The Last of Us if this was AMC.
AMC would take one of the most loved characters and make a whole spin-off series. So they're not going to do that. They're not going to AMC
introduce a character that doesn't exist in the video games. Like,
well, they've done that too in here too, but yeah.
I'm sure they were upset about that.
Yeah, but that's a good thing, right? I mean, yeah.
I mean, if they work in the context of the story, yeah.
Should you always get what you want? No, you shouldn't.
Should you always get what you want?
No.
And also, you don't. If you never played the game, you don't have to play the game to understand The Last of Us. It literally explained in the first episodes.
Good.
will happen. So you'll be good.
That's good.
So, yes, Daniel. AMC went crazy on the Walking Dead spin-offs. Yes.
I should title this clip out "The Joel spin-off show isn't going to happen."
Oh my god!
Even the spin-offs have spin-offs.
Yeah, the Joel
It would be
spin-off show is
interesting
not
though if they
happening.
did a Joel. It would be.
I'll just put it's canceled. No, it's
Yeah,
not.
even though it's not happening.
Oh, that's only if Kathleen Kennedy was running it.
Even though a Joel spin-off show isn't happening, it would be interesting to see it though.
Oh yeah, now that shut up, Claudia. Now you're no. I'm kidding around, Claudia. Now that you said that, I do want to see it. Damn it! I'm part of the problem. I'm part of the problem.
That would be an interesting idea. A Joe spinoff. Yeah, that would be.
Oh God! You see what I did here?
As long as you admit it, you are the part of the problem.
I am part of the problem. I do want to see that now. Damn it! I was just giving them props for not doing that, and then I'm like, damn it! I want it. I want to. I want to.
Capitalism at its finest.
Okay. All right. So that's that article there.
I want to spin off of the guitar.
The guitar.
The guitar. Wait, what guitar?
The guitar.
I'll watch the show. I'll watch the show.
Be part of the solution, Max.
Yes, be part of the solution.
This I do want to cover this because I'm excited about it, but I'm like, God damn, another one of these. Another one of these. You'll see in a minute here.
Uh-oh.
You'll see. It's the same thing. I'm so sick of hearing about potential. I want what? You don't even know what I'm going to bring up. What do you think?
I have no idea what he's going to bring up.
What do you think? What do you think, CJH? What do you think I'm going to bring up?
Either Star Wars or Snyder.
Nope.
Yeah, then I seriously don't know what he's about to bring up.
Fantastic Four, the things get new casting update. I love the Fantastic Four, but I'm so sick of hearing about.
Actually, I agree because they've cast pretty much everyone as Mr. Fantastic. Everyone.
Yeah, they got a list, the longest list ever.
Brian's back.
Yeah.
Welcome back.
Like,
but Michael Chiklis was amazing as Thing. I'm sorry.
No, I thought he was great. I thought it was great.
All right.
Well, you didn't like the Thing in Fan 4 Stick?
Let me.
No.
Oh, come on now.
Come on now. What?
With his little
no, it's not.
Squeaky voice. His squeaky.
Man, you guys
voice.
are hating.
Yeah, I will hate. Fan 4 Stick is garbage.
And then Sue Storm's multicolored hair. Like, come on now.
Oh, the reshoot hair. Oh yeah, I love that.
You know,
or the puns at the end of the movie.
MCU Fantastic Four's The Thing gets new casting update. Looks like Marvel Studios is seeking to cast a Jewish actor in the role of Ben Grimm.
Seth Rogen.
A.K.A. The Thing, in a accompanying Fantastic Four movie. At this point, well, people really can't stand Seth Rogen anymore. I don't understand why.
I can't stand him. Go ahead.
Really?
Dude, when was the last time he's been funny, bro? Come on.
Oh, damn.
He's a great producer, though.
He looks the TMNT movie looks good.
Invincible.
Yeah.
We'll see what happens with TMNT, but
the conversation has been alive and well for months now, with previously expected an official announcement last year's D23 that never happened. Many fans are still holding on hope that John Krasinski. I don't care there.
He's also a great dramatic actor too. Have you ever seen him in any of the drama roles?
Who?
Seth Rogen.
Oh, yeah,
like
yeah.
The one about who's the Apple guy?
Steve Jobs. That Steve Jobs movie. He was. Steve Wozniak. Yeah.
Yeah. All right. Well, other names come up: Penn Badgley, Adam Driver, Deb Patel Moore. However,
Adam Driver.
Yeah, for Mr. Fantastic.
Oh.
However, as much as the world has heard about Reed or Sue Storm, a new update has arrived that focuses on another member of the team. Marvel looking for Jewish actor from Ben Grimm.
I mean, he's Jewish. The
hot mic. Damn it. It was revealed that Marvel Studios is looking to cast. Okay. I mean, is this really a scoop? Listen, I like scoops, but that's not really. You don't really have to go out on the limb to say they're looking for a Jewish actor.
Should
Because
they
the
cast
origins of
someone
character.
with blue eyes though?
No, they don't need to.
Because
Snyder
he's
added that
ever-loving blue-eyed.
he heard at one
Ever-loving
point they were
blue-eyed
looking to cast the person of Keller for the role, before stating the current rumor is that the MCU's been. See, this is where these. Listen, I know what scooping game is. This is where these are pretty much. Yeah, you could pretty much go with the origins of the character, or based on trends in Hollywood that they may race bend the character, and you're 75% of the time, you're not going to be wrong.
Do they do these articles so the usual suspects get upset and then that markets the movie a little bit?
No, I think this one is just talking about scoops, and people were really interested in Fantastic Four coming back to MCU or coming back to Marvel instead of a different studio working on it. It's a highly anticipated project. Having a Jewish actor play Ben Grimm would certainly make for a more comic accurate take on the character. Yeah. But there's not really a lot of substance here, honestly. That's pretty much you don't. I could have made the same prediction. I think they're gonna.
Yeah, because he's Jewish in the comics.
Hey, everyone! I think they're gonna get a Jewish actor or a person of color.
Oh, you don't say.
Get
No,
out of
you
here.
don't say.
For
What?
I can care less about.
Okay,
the-
wait. What if The Rock plays the Thing?
No.
Because his name is The Rock.
No.
And it's
That
made
will
of
never
rock.
happen.
No.
No.
Reyes says, I think it's sort of newsworthy that film production is being more mindful of true to life cultural representation, but it does reflect a slow news day. Yes.
It does.
I just want Fantastic Four to start,
I just want it to be good.
Good.
That's what I want.
I want Doom.
Okay.
Yeah,
no,
you're not getting.
Don't need it.
No. You
Yeah,
build up
you're
Doom.
not getting him.
build up
Build up Doom. Because we've got Doom rushed twice. Three times. if you
No,
wanna-
3
one
times.
What?
3 times because
Three
of the
times. Yeah, if you want to
90s.
count the Roger Corbin one. But, no. Fantastic Four has the Rogues Gallery. Use it.
Yeah.
Oh, and don't waste all your budget on Silver Surfer, and that way you can have budget to make Galactus.
First of all, we shouldn't be seeing Silver Surfer for 5 years at least 5 years after the first one comes out. They shouldn't even allude to him for a while.
I don't know. He's getting his own TV
But
show.
what I'm saying is that Galactus technically showed up in that movie, but he was a shadow in the cloud.
Yeah.
And it's mostly because of budget. They wasted all their budget on Silver Surfer and the superpowers of the Fantastic Four.
Yeah, we don't talk about those movies.
No.
I might be doing a watch party though.
Good luck.
Now, this next one, this is going to get me hot if this happens. And I'm just so glad that I'm going to wait to see this movie. Because if they do this, I will go full madman.
Is it The Cursed Child?
Is it Doom?
Hold on. What do you think? What project's coming out soon in theaters?
Mission Impossible.
I'll show you.
The Flash.
A movie that I said I'm not going to see in theaters.
The Flash.
Oh, Shazam?
Yes. Okay. If they Superman Wonder Woman like they did in the first Shazam, I will freaking lose my mind. If they just do from the neck off, cut off, or in the background where you can't see Gal Gadot and it's just a Wonder Woman shot, I will lose my fucking shit. I'm sorry.
I'll let you know when I watch it.
yes. If they don't actually have Gal in there and they have just the stand-in, Wonder Woman, that cheapens your whole universe. That's so freaking cheap. So If this is all that you get, I'm going to be pissed as hell, and you better be glad I didn't see the movie in
What
theaters.
if they focus
I am
on
not
Shazam in the Shazam movie?
Yes, CJH, I get that, but come on. Marvel fans don't have to put up with this shit. You know, if you're not going to use the actual Wonder Woman, why do you have like a body double and not, that's so cheap. It's cheap at your own.
No. Gal is in the movie.
I don't know. I don't know.
She is in the movie.
Okay.
We'll
I'm
see.
just saying, we don't know.
But
You don't know. Did you see
You don't know that.
It's because he's dreaming of her character, and once he dreams of her character, she will show up.
Okay,
You
well,
know?
here,
So it's a dream sequence. You can say.
here's it's potentially spoiler. So here we go. Here, a new look at Wonder Woman. A new TV spot released by Warner Bros. For Shazam! Fear of the Gods gave fans a better look at Wonder Woman the film. The cropped screen captures are the cropped screen captures are low resolution, but it's hard to make out any details. But it seems like Wonder Woman is standing among what looks like to be the Shazam family. There she is, right there. For those who can't spot her, she's staying at the right top of the group, possibly holding an important glowing staff emphasized throughout the various promotional material. This could be a quick scene. This could be all you get. And then you have this, who's in another trailer, which is her holding the staff. This might be all you get of Wonder Woman. Now, I know Anthony is saying to the contrary.
In Billy dreams, she see like what Senior Nerd, like you see, Billy sees a headless Wonder Woman, but she show up in the thing.
I don't want to hate the movie, no.
The third act of the movie, the second, I can't remember. So, she's in the movie, it's just that like what Senior Nerd said, he's dreaming of Wonder Woman. And then she show up out of nowhere.
Okay.
So,
Yeah.
They haven't, if they want better box office results.
They did the same for Peacemaker, didn't they?
Yeah. Yes, they did,
No,
CJ.
well,
They absolutely did. And I was angry then, too. It makes it feel cheap.
We know why, because Gal was doing another movie at the time. So
I don't know. Taladia, then DL. Brian, what do you think of this, Taladia? Do you think
if it's a headless scene, like Shazam 1 was for Superman, it's gonna bomb. The movie will bomb. That's the way I see it.
Do you think the movie will bomb? So judged solely on if Wonder Woman shows her face.
Because they need Gal or someone that was part of the Justice League to kind of boost up those numbers, like how what's it called? How in was it in Peacemaker? No, it was in it was in the Black Adam where they put Superman.
Well, look, no matter what they do, no matter what they do, this movie's going to underperform. No matter what they do, this could have a 99, 100% on Rotten Tomatoes. Like, there's too many movies coming out week after week after week. It's not going to do very well.
Stop. Callie, come here. Stop. Okay. Well,
I'm going to be honest.
Yeah.
I think Ant-Man kind of proves that superhero movies are kind of slowing down.
Well, I don't think
people
I think it's the
prefer more movies like Cocaine Bear and stuff like that.
Cocaine Bear, people said it wasn't as great as it was all.
Well, even so, they want something new.
No, it's not. No.
Well, what do you think if they do this though? Or is this going to get you annoyed if they don't actually have Wonder Woman Gal in it?
I mean, honestly, I think it'll be hilarious because it feels like they seriously did this a second time. Honestly, that's not gonna break the movie for me because it's not about her. It's about Shazam.
Yeah. It's not gonna break the movie. It makes it feel cheap.
I mean, sure. And whatever reasons they have for doing that, it's whatever. If we just see like a back shot of her, like we see the back of her hair or whatever, I feel like we're gonna get something like that. But like,
the Supergirl show when Superman's face doesn't show up.
Yeah, it's just gonna be hilarious to me more than annoying, to be honest. but
I'd laugh.
It's so strange that they want to bring these characters in here and they can't actually get the actors or actresses to like show
People
their face.
care about the movie, Axel. Yeah.
It's just the fact that, as you said, like they keep releasing this movie at the worst time. Like where Scream came out, and then Creed just came out, and then John Wick's about to come out, and dude, it's over when Super Mario Brothers comes out. It's over. It's over. So it's like I feel so bad for this movie, like because it deserves to do better. It does.
Well, Super Mario's definitely gonna hit $1 billion.
Anthony, you're not
people
concerned about
want
this at
that.
all, Anthony.
No, I'm not concerned because she's in a movie. It's just that she's headless because of the dream sequence, and that's it.
That might be the only part that she's in it.
That's fine. I didn't expect her to be like a supporting character. Did you expect her to be a supporting character?
Yeah.
Why?
No. I didn't.
Why?
I mean, if she's integral to if she's to the origins of the staff for these other, I don't know. Yeah, I wanted to see Gal Gadot and Shazam too. Okay, I wanted to see something exciting. All right.
I mean, I'm sure everyone would like to see that, but like they never set that expectation. They just said she's going to make an appearance. They never said how long she's going to be in the movie. They never said how much of a role she's going to be. They just said she's going to be in the movie. That's all they said. Yeah. Everyone else is just setting their own. They're setting up themselves up for disappointment now, at this point.
You know what I miss? I miss not knowing.
Right? I miss the days where we knew nothing about a movie going in. We just saw a trailer, and then whatever surprises happened, we would find out when we sit down and watch the movie. That's what I miss.
Did you know that Thanos was going to appear in the first Avengers movie in the post?
No, I did.
No,
I did. I did. I'm joking.
I feel bad for you.
Yeah, I'm joking, but no, it's just. I mean, social media likes spoiling things, and that's how it's always done, no matter what.
Okay.
Now, whoever's like putting out these Funko Pops or whatever, they need to do and Lego sets. They need to do a better job hiding that stuff because, like, whoever's leaking it, like, they're not doing their job. They're not. Come on now.
I've always said that Lego also they jump on that really fast.
Yeah, well, let's
all copyright strike if you post a leak of Lego.
Let's look at this new from Marvel.com. Meet Kahori, the newest superhero at Marvel Studios. What if? What if asks what could happen if the Tesseract fell to Earth and landed in the sovereign colonization of America. I can't say all that.
Oh, it's
Podden,
woke, guys.
Basani,
Even though they asked for new characters, it's woke.
Native American, what if? You know, that's kind of interesting. Marvel's animated technology streaming series, What If, flips the script on the Marvel Cinematic Universe, reimagining famous events from the films in an unexpected way, creating a multiverse of infinite possibilities. These possibilities continue to expand the second season as Marvel Studios introduces new stories and new superheroes to the MCU. We're excited to share a look at one of those new characters, the all-new Marvel superhero Kahori. Am I saying that right? I think.
I don't know.
So the Tesseract takes on a new life, a new mythology, transforming a lake into a gateway to the stars, and leading Kahori, a young Mohawk woman, on a quest to discover her power. Maybe they could get that actress from Prey. I don't know.
Maybe.
Oh, no, because this is animated. That's the other thing. I really like I would like live action What If. Is that too much to ask?
Sure. Do you have $200 million to spend on each episode?
Yes. Yes, I have
or at
that
least
money.
$100 million.
Now I want it.
Yeah, no.
Have Netflix pay for it. Have Netflix pay for it.
No. This is a cool What If episode for one episode. Oh.
I'm sure there'll be no controversy with that episode whatsoever.
Oh,
Everyone
they will. 100%. Yeah.
Oh, they will.
Yeah. I don't know. What this character? This character looks cool.
Even though they ask for a new character and then they complain and whine when they get a new character.
Yeah. All right, Brian, what do you think of
I
this?
call it work.
No, it's cool, man. More the merrier.
I like What If. That's my least. I still like it, but it's my least favorite Marvel show to watch.
That's one of my favorite Marvel shows to watch because everything else is mediocre.
How dare you, sir? Falcon the Winter Soldier was amazing. I just rewatched it.
Amazingly mediocre.
No, the only thing that was mediocre was the Flag Smasher leader.
Oh, trash. Flag Smasher trash.
She wasn't trash. She just wasn't that, I don't think her performance didn't sell me on her character.
That show went to that show went to so many rewrites during COVID.
That's a different way of saying she was trash.
Claudia, will you fund my live action What If series? Do you want to see the live action, or are you okay with Annie?
I'm watching it.
Okay, yeah.
Maybe we should do a What If MME.
No.
What if? We're already there.
The CJH was the leader of MME.
Oh God. If you want to see that, go ahead.
Oh boy.
Why is everyone trying to replace me here? What the hell?
Because you're Vince McMahon. I'm Triple H. It's time for new management.
Are you too, DL? You too?
Yeah. Honestly, I don't know if I want all that responsibility, but let's see.
Yeah. All right. What do you think of this character, Anthony?
Oh, I think it looks cool. I'm probably gonna get a backlash at the episode premiere next year. So, or maybe this year, whatever the release date of the show. So,
CJH, are you going to watch this? Awesome.
Probably. Maybe.
Bro, you sound so excited. Awesome.
Well, the cartoon, I tend not to.
Oh, come on.
Oh my God.
No,
I'm sorry.
It's not that I don't know. I get bored quickly.
Oh wow. Okay.
Once animation continues to get no respect.
Max is due for a gender swap. Hey, I'm up for it.
Hey, we need more female representation. Come on, Rhea, host some of these shows.
Okay, Callie, come on now. Well, here's female representation. Here, Callie.
Oh.
Here's female representation on it.
Oh yeah, did you see the update from YouTube that now we can curse?
No.
Oh, we can?
Don't try it. Don't even try it, CJ.
Don't
even try it. I'm just kidding. CJH AMSMR.
Well, now Anthony can curse all he wants.
Movie Sadness Entertainment. Ouch.
Movie Sadness Entertainment.
Callie, you're on my last nerve. Now you're licking his eyeball. That's disgusting. My old dog has a gooey eyeball and she licks it. It's weird.
Ew, what the heck?
So what does everyone think about the Gollum game?
What Gollum game?
What the
new Gollum game?
I don't have any high expectations for it.
Why is there a Gollum game? Like,
awful.
what are you gonna do with Gollum?
Kill him.
It's not Andy Serkis. It's not even like the guy from the Mordor games.
What's the point of this game then?
It literally doesn't look like the Eye of Sauron. It looks like a wooden.
Oh, so it's woke. Okay.
All right. God damn it, Callie. Hold on.
It looks really boring. Mind you, I played the Hobbit games back in the day, so those were fun.
Oh my God, the Hobbit exists? Holy Jesus!
Yeah, the Hobbit games. You ever played them? Or there was the one.
I didn't even know there were games.
I played Lord of the Rings, the original games.
The Xbox, the original Xbox, and the PlayStation 2. It was very cartoony.
Interesting.
So, what topics do you guys have?
Content?
So what?
I don't know. I'm ready to go bed.
Right? Midnight. Almost midnight.
It's almost 5 a.m. here.
Oh yeah, I forgot. Different time. We're a different time.
Don't want
Yeah, I'm in the
dead
yeah.
air.
I'm in the UK,
Just
so
ASMR.
What's this? All right. I'm back. Sorry. Okay.
Oh, Anthony Fantano, the internet's busiest music nerd, is in the chat.
This is weird. Yeah. The needle drop, right?
Yep.
Okay, let me see here. Oh shit. The dogs messed me up. Okay, so what the hell is this about? What is Jennifer Lawrence doing? What is this?
Oh, to bring back sex comedies.
It doesn't. I
haven't seen the trailer.
Jennifer Lawrence fails to seduce in the Red Band trailer for her new comedy. Jennifer Lawrence answers a Craigslist ad that has her trying to help a 19-year-old out of his shell in a new raunchy comedy. That's
back to raunchy comedies.
June 23rd.
It's the year of American Pie.
Matthew Broderick. I don't know.
We don't need to bring that back again.
This is the 19-year-old she's bringing out of her. Okay. Interesting. Listen, I don't hate anyone. I'm just not a huge Jennifer Lawrence fan. I don't know about her comedic timing. I'm up for a funny
to
comedy.
Be honest, the funniest part of the trailer was the throat punch.
Yo, you saw the trailer?
Yeah.
I haven't seen it. Honestly, if you listen to Jennifer Lawrence in interviews and stuff like that, she actually is pretty funny. She has some really good comedic timing, so it's like I am interested to see her in a comedy. I haven't seen the trailer.
She still does movies? Wow.
Well, that's the thing. That's where I haven't become too much, because I can't stand how she phones it in. Listen, it's subjective, of course. There's some people in the industry that when they're in the franchise and they don't want to be there anymore, you could kind of tell. And she did, and to me, subjectively, she did that both for X-Men and the Hunger Games. By the end of it, she was phoning it in. You could tell she didn't want to be involved.
Yeah, you right about that. Funny that Mystique was all mutant and proud, but every time she appeared on the screen, she was basically Jennifer Lawrence.
And for a good example, Harrison Ford doesn't always want to be there, but he puts in the performance, He still acts his ass off, But her, you could really tell. And there's nothing that wants me to spend less of my hard-earned money on talent that's getting paid millions and millions of dollars that you don't feel like they're in it,
But now they can use AI to change it.
Mm-hmm.
Oh boy, Skynet, it's happening.
Well, Anthony, this wasn't when people knew everything about Bryan Singer. This was just, So there we go. That's all I had to say about this one. But CGH, you think the trailer was funny?
Yeah. Well, that one part of the trailer was really funny. Where
maybe I'll do if you guys get me to 40 likes, I will do right after this show. I will do a trailer reaction of Mario and this trailer. I'll do some trailer reactions and post them. Mm-hmm. So.
Okay, cool.
All right. So that's for Jennifer. What did you think? What do you think, Anthony? Jennifer Lawrence comedy. Are you up for it?
I think there was some funny stuff in the trailer.
So are we getting to the major question about the DARKSABER yet?
The DARKSABER? Yeah, we were getting to that. We're almost there. I have a few more stories, and then DL might have to head out when we talk about that because he hasn't seen it yet. Yeah, 40 likes, 28 viewers. Let's go.
So maybe Mailbag?
Oh, we got the 40 likes, so I will be doing some trailer reactions later. Okay. Yes, we will be doing the Mailbag. This is interesting. I'm up for more. Hey, Underhaven. Thanks. We'd like to have you on the show again, Anna, whenever you want to get over here. All right, here is Digman trailer. Andy Samberg is washed up Indiana Jones type in animated comedy show.
What is this?
What's
it's
going
sort of
on?
it's sort of
Because
like
if
a.
it's on Netflix, it's canceled already.
I'm assuming this is probably like a Hulu thing, or it's this Comedy Central. I'm up for it. It's like an Indiana Jones, in Indiana Jones type show. So I'm definitely up for it. I think there's a lot of room for comedy and fun there.
Wait, scroll down what his actual name is. It's Dr. Henry Walton Jones Jr.
Dr. Henry Walton Jones Jr. heads out for his final venture. Oh, wait. No. That's talking. This is saying that it's talking about that it's set to drop right before Indiana Jones comes out. Digman, which is set to drop on Comedy
Indiana
Central.
Jones' real name is Henry Walton Jr. What?
Yeah.
What?
Yes.
Have you watched the movies?
Yes.
Oh, so
I'm
you're
asking
fake?
BK8.
No,
He's
long
a
time
he's a
ago.
fake fan.
What?
He's a fake fan.
What? I thought his name was Indiana Jones.
You thought
That's the whole thing.
You
That's
thought
the
his
whole.
government name is Indiana?
What?
You thought his government name was
Yeah,
Indiana?
you're a fake indie fan. Yeah.
I never claimed to be an Indiana Jones fan, but you know.
Okay. Even in the Last Crusade, they say Henry Jones Jr. Like, come on now. It's like we named a dog Indiana. Like, come on now.
Yeah, he doesn't like to be called by his real name.
Anthony thought the same thing.
That's a part of one of the movies. You know,
Last Crusade, man.
Yeah, they say why is called Indiana Jones. Yeah, but it's just saying that it's set a few months before the so-called renowned professor. Yeah. The Digman trailer. Oh, there's a trailer up. Oh, I can react to that too. Oh, I'm going to do some reacting. I'm not a huge fan of the art style, though. I like the premise. The art style is pretty. Although some of the best comedies don't have really high art. You know what I mean? Like Bob's Burgers and some of the, Beavis and Butthead. The art isn't fantastic, but nothing about this screams like this doesn't. The premise is what makes me want to watch this, not the actual animation style. What do you think, DL?
Honestly, I feel like I saw this animation style before Lower Decks, but I don't know. This doesn't really appeal to me, honestly. That type of humor, like, it's kind of hit or miss for me. You guys know how I'm very picky when it comes to humor, so I'm sure this will have its fans. But I don't know. I don't really have an interest in watching it.
Mm-hmm. All right. Well, I'm going to give it I'm going to look at the trailer at least. Look at the trailer. I passive tried to watch any movies, and they did keep my attention. Maybe a generation thing. Generational.
Whoa! What? Raya? Oh, no.
Mm-hmm.
Disappointing. Just disappointing.
All right, I have a few more topics, and then we'll get to the main.
We're around the same age too, so it's like that's very disappointing.
Okay. All right. This is an important topic. This is from Deadline. Deadline and Iger. Let's take a look at this. All right, bringing it up here. Disney. This is probably where we're going to get DL's thoughts before we get to the other stuff and everyone else's thoughts. Taladia, Anthony, and CJH. But Disney being very careful with Star Wars movie development. I know. CEO Bob Iger says Marvel brand not inherently off, but do you need a third or fourth sequel for every character? I think he's talking about Thor there. Thor's the only one that got the 4. Isn't Thor the only one that got the 4? Well, I think Captain America. Captain America.
Well, Captain America's about to get a 4th one.
Oh, to be fair,
it's not.
He did greenlight Toy Story 5. So I don't know what you're talking about.
Anthony just threw it in your face, Iger.
So, and a couple other animated movies. So I think he forgot ? So plus Thor 4 made like $750 million, so it still made money.
I want to see a third or fourth film.
With who?
Some of the characters, most of them.
If the story calls for it, then yeah, sure, make 4 movies. But like, there should be contractually obligated to have a 4th installment. Yeah.
Reyes says, I think the third or fourth movies are the new soft reboots. They're either retool the characters or use them as launchpad for younger Avengers. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, yeah.
Yeah. Well, Talati, what do you think? What do you think of Bob Iger? We don't need a third or fourth sequel for every character.
I agree with him. I don't think we need every character deserves to have a 3rd or 4th film. Just maybe a couple, like maybe the popular one, like Spider-Man, Captain America, Iron Man, those one which is really, really popular. But other than that, not every character deserves it.
Well, I think also that you're getting this on the heels of Quantumania was the 3rd in the Ant-Man series. And Ant-Man, honestly, was a really good solo film, but does Ant-Man need a trilogy when his character arcs do so well within the Avengers storylines? You know what I mean? Like his they could have done the Hulk approach to Ant-Man. Like his stories are within the Avengers. You know, he's still treated serious. You know what I mean, BL?
Yeah.
Honestly, they should have just had Ant-Man 3 like be in the same vein as the first 2, be its own story and not be an end of the world stakes. Just be an intimate, like, you know,
Mission Impossible type,
like heist thing or whatever thing. Yeah,
heist movies.
Whatever like it should not have been this end of the world pre-Avengers type movie. It doesn't fit for the style that Ant-Man established in the first 2 movies.
That's the reason why I blame Payne and Reed. Like you say, I don't want to do that. I don't want to have these small scale movies. I just want to go big. I was like, okay,
it's like,
bro.
You shut up. You're gonna do what Kevin Feige told you to do.
No, he actually asked Feige. I don't want to do the same shit that I did for the last 2 movies. Just give me somebody that's a bigger threat. I was like, okay, he gave it to him.
Lord. And we're gonna give you Kang, and we're gonna make Kang look even worse because he got bodied by Ant-Man in his first appearance.
I mean, although he did get bodied, Kang did get bodied by Ant-Man in the animated series from the Avengers. So,
in an appearance at the Morgan Stanley Technology, Media, and Telecom Conference, Iger was asked an open-ended question about the health of tentpole brands Lucasfilm, Marvel, Pixar, or Disney. And this is what he responded. I think a lot of all of them, they're all my babies in a way, the exec mused. With Marvel, he said, there are 7,000 characters. There are a lot more stories to tell. We have to look at Marvel is not necessarily the volume of Marvel stories. We're getting feedback there. But how many times we go back to the well on certain characters. Sequels typically work well for us. Do you need a 3rd or 4th, for instance, or is it a time to turn to other characters? Iger didn't get specific, but the comment came less than 3 weeks after the release of Marvel Cinematic Universe entry Ant-Man and the Wasp: Quantumania, the 3rd Ant-Man film. It has grossed more than $600 million globally. Oh, that's better than I thought. But drew tepid response from critics and posted a 69% second weekend drop. That's actually very healthy for that film. I didn't know it made $600 million. There's nothing in any way inherently off in terms of the Marvel brand, Iger stressed. I think we have to look at what characters and stories we're mining. If you look at the trajectory of Marvel in the next 5 years, there will be a lot of newness. We're going to turn back to the Avengers franchise with a whole set of Avengers, for example. And then he talked about Star Wars. I think this is where we'll end this article here, because I know there's a lot of criticism about Star Wars. As far as Star Wars, Iger said disappointing box office returns of 2018 for Solo. One of the 2 standalone films. What?
Oh, just say Solo didn't make money because of fans. Because fans didn't want to see it and they were boycotting the movie, you fucking dummy. Just say that.
I did.
Simple as that. No, I'm talking about Bob Iger. You could have said, it just didn't make money because fan boycotted. You could have just said that. Simple as that. If fans didn't boycott it, it would have made more money.
And the quality is better now. If you actually withhold your funds for subpar products, they can get better. The problem is
I guarantee
people.
if Solo came out today, if it didn't get boycotted, it would have made a lot of money.
Mm-hmm. Well, there was a lot of drama around the production too. That was also,
Well, yeah, even Rogue One was a lot of production problems and still made money. So Solo would have made money too.
As far as Star Wars, disappointing box office returns 2008 for Solo, one of the 2 standalone films integrated among 3 saga installments, gave us pause, gave you a lot of pause in terms of the future pipeline. Executives determined that maybe the cadence was a little too aggressive, he added. Disney is still developing Star Wars films, really?
Are they?
I don't trust it. Iger continued, but we're going to make sure when we make this one, it's the right one. So we're being very careful.
Well, great. This should have been your mindset from the beginning when you were making the sequel trilogy.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we're gonna talk about that.
I don't think it was that influential, Voltaire. I think some people actually did stick to their guns, though. Like, people say they're not going to see things, and they still go. But I think some people did, and some people didn't care. And the goodwill was dried up at that point for Disney Star Wars. I think after The Last Jedi, and then they're doing 2 movies a year, and they didn't earn that yet like Marvel did. Marvel earned it when they did 2 movies a year. Now maybe they think you do too many, right, DL? But they earned it at least when they started doing 2 movies. Star Wars did not earn it, and they were just skating by on goodwill, and the goodwill dried up. That's
they think the name of Star Wars is untouchable, and it was until Solo came out.
The boycott happened.
Yeah, it's like for the longest time, like no matter what the quality was or what the story was about, people will go see it because it was Star Wars. But now we don't know that anymore.
Yeah, it really, to me, it dried up. I'm going to react to it later.
But yeah,
I like when people agree with me. Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, of course you do. Of course you do. But yeah, I do think this is great that, hopefully with Star Wars and Marvel that like they'll actually take their time and focus on quality. And like same thing, I hope Ant-Man and the Wasp: Quantumania was a wake up call for them, because like that underperformed. Really underperformed, and the ratings
to be fair, like the Ant-Man movies will never be $1 billion. I don't know where these people get this mindset that the Ant-Man movies are $1 billion franchises.
They're not $1 billion franchises, but they have to make money because these movies cost $200 million. Mm-hmm. They have to make a profit.
No. See, I'm not a fair weather fan, so I'm pretty much there.
Yes.
Listen, I was there all the way up to the DCU until they started mistreating their talent again with Cavill and letting things be announced in this mass management. So it takes a lot for me to pull my funding. But based where Disney Star Wars was at that time, we didn't get the Mandalorian yet. Holy shit, Anthony. We didn't get Mandalorian. It was just Last Jedi and then Solo, and they should have after Carrie passed, they probably should have delayed the end of the sequel trilogy to really get it right, but they just went into it.
They just went quota. We need it out now.
They knew they would still get $1 billion if they did it in a certain time frame. If they waited, the quality is going to have to be better. And unfortunately, that's the truth. It is. Things get hype. They make more money when they're hype instead of quality. So they keep their only plan was release dates, and that's where I pulled my funding. And honestly, it's gotten better.
Yeah,
Star Wars has gotten better. All right.
What they need is a plan going forward. That's what they need. Before they even think about releasing any more films, just make sure you have a direction.
God. Todd Fayer's here with the turkey talk. Todd, I love you, bro. The turkey was an MCU script Snyder was working on. He wants to be in the MCU.
Todd,
but it was called Final Crisis, Todd. It was called Final Crisis, and there was a script on top of it. So it was not just the turkey.
Oh my gosh.
Did it lead to anything? Nah. But it literally was not. Hey, this is for you, Todd. Hold on a second. This is for you.
Oh my gosh, no way.
Is that just a turkey? Look at the center of the circle, Todd. Look at the center of the circle, Todd. Is that just a turkey? I don't think that's just a turkey. Not just a turkey.
Well, I don't think we're gonna get that now. Whatever you think is
Well,
coming from that.
I think that they changed plans so much over there that they were considering bringing him back, but then they shut it down again. That's
You
my
think
thought.
you think they were considering bringing him back?
No, Max. Just no, Max.
Yeah.
Just no. No.
Zack Snyder wants to be in the MCU. Oh no, please no.
No.
Oh no.
What is the next topic, Max?
All right, let's do some rapid fire topics. The Mandalorian. All right, here we go.
It's not really a spoiler for the DARKSABER.
Godzilla Island TV series gets international release on YouTube. What do you think of that, CJH?
Wait, what?
Huh?
CJH, are you there?
What?
Did you fall asleep, bro?
A little bit. Godzilla
Island TV series gets international release on YouTube.
I think he did.
Oh,
I think he did.
Godzilla Island.
I think that Toho made it in Japan, and I think it's going to be on YouTube. That's going to be awesome. We could check that out.
Okay, I don't know what it is.
It's a TV series about Godzilla.
Like the making of Godzilla, or what, like what? Okay.
No, like Godzilla stories, like the old Toho movies. I think.
Okay.
You don't care? All right.
I mean, I'm a MonsterVerse fan. I just don't know what this. I didn't know what they were making a show.
All right, I guess I have to read. Damn it.
You
Actually, before I read, let me change this. Todd, you made me bring out the turkey. Don't make me bring out the turkey, Todd. Don't make me bring out the turkey.
I've never heard of this.
That's what she said?
All right, so Godzilla TV series. Between October 6, 1997 and September 30th, 1998, 256 episodes of Godzilla Island. A TV series spin-off from Godzilla film franchise aired on TV Tokyo in Japan. 25 years later, Godzilla Island is finally getting an official international release, complete with English subtitles. It's being released through YouTube. An episode of Godzilla Island will be released on the Godzilla Official by Toho YouTube channel every Tuesday and Thursday. If you're a Godzilla fan who hasn't heard much, if anything, about Godzilla Island, it's understandable. Each episode of the show is only 3 minutes long. And the kaiju feature on the show weren't brought to life through suitmation like in the Toho movies. Instead, the monsters are portrayed with toys created by Bandai. Oh, toys? The first episode of Godzilla Island can be seen in the embedded at the bottom of this article to give you an idea what the show is like. Uh-oh.
Okay.
I don't want to do the music because it's gonna. All right, here, yeah. Let me see here.
Copyright.
Oh, they're toys. They're toys instead of suitmation. Stop motion toys. You like? Yeah. There you go. Very exciting, everyone. Now no one's interested.
No, I like men in suit.
I like suitmation, but toys are also cool, aren't they?
Yeah, to play with.
Like stop motion toy stuff is cool. It's cool.
I mean, sure, for student projects.
Student. Oh,
yeah.
All right. Here's these next quick. Boo. Did you say boo? Boo. They booed me. You booed me on this. You booed me on this article. Boo.
Mailbag.
Well, there's also going to be an Apple Plus monster.
I mean, that one I'm looking more forward to, but
yeah,
that's interesting.
Fountain of Youth. Dexter Fletcher directs the search for the drink eternal life in a new film written by James Vanderbilt.
What?
I thought he retired.
It's interesting. Like, I don't know. Fountain of Youth. That's all I have to say about that. I don't really have much to say there.
Oh.
Here's this next story. Well, I mean, there was. I don't want to play the video right now. I'm going to do some trailer reactions. Something's going on with the noise there.
Guys, I'm gonna have to hop out. It's already gone past 5:20 in the morning, but I'll be in your chat next.
Oh yeah, thanks, Taladia. Go check out Taladia Plays. Thank you. Get some rest, man.
Yeah, I will.
Okay.
Take care, everyone.
You too.
Bye. I might need to head out too.
Yeah. I do too. CJH is going to run the show.
Oh boy.
Yellow Jacket Season 2 trailer, Showtime thriller series continues later this month. I haven't heard of this Yellow Jacket series. It's on Showtime. I'm not getting Showtime.
Nope.
Looks interesting.
I never watched this.
Okay. All right. Well, if you want to head out, where's CJ?
He said that's true.
What the hell, CJ? I was ready to do Mailbag.
Oh man, that's funny.
I guess we do Mailbags next stream then.
No, I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do it.
No, next stream with him.
Let me actually see what he. Let me actually see what he wrote for Mailbag.
Hey, Jade. Nice to see you.
Yes, I heard the new Hellboy's been cast. I'm surprised they're doing a reboot so quickly.
Fell asleep waiting for the Mailbag. CJH just left like a ninja. Yeah, he did. All right, well, DL, I'm probably going to talk about Mandalorian now, so I don't want to spoil it for you.
It's not really spoiler.
Right. That's fine. I will find out when I watch it.
I mean, the DARKSABER is not really a spoiler, though.
I already know the DARKSABER's in it, but I don't know how it's being handled or what theories they're about to do with it. Like I don't know yet, so that's fine. I can find out later.
Okay. Well, see you, DL, and go sub to DL.
Yes, sub to my channel. I am DL. That'd be great. All right,
Yeah.
later, guys.
Just me and you, Anthony. Just me and you. CJH did not come. Oh, CJH is back.
Hey, do the Mailbag.
Ahead of the Mandalorian talk?
Yes.
Oh my God.
What is? Get that. Go.
Hold on. All right, let's do the Mailbag. Hold on.
I got work in the morning. That's why I'm.
Oh, work. That sucks. Okay, let's get to the Mailbag here. Bringing it up. Awesome, Jade. Congrats to Jade, finishing another week of makeup class. Awesome. Yes. Daniel says CGH Mailbag dominance has been taken over by Mass Vigilante. CGH, what do you have to respond? Mass Vigilante is taking up top spot in the Mailbag.
Yay.
Yeah, are you going to stand for that?
Sure. I'll stand on 2 feet.
If you were in the MCU, what powers do you wish you have to control? For me, it would definitely be Scarlet Witch Hex powers. Holy shit, Mass Vigilante. That says a lot about you.
Nightcrawler.
I would like. Well, Captain America is very powerful and he lived a long time. But
Captain America.
Teleportation.
I think Thor's pretty cool. I think Doctor Strange, knowing all that stuff, is really cool, but it really could be mess with your head. Like that might be like torture, knowing all possibilities and stuff.
Professor X would be awful.
I think America Chava's powers are pretty cool. She could just punch her way into different multiverses.
How?
And I don't know
would you not lose your mind if you're Professor X?
Yeah, I'm already losing my mind. I wouldn't want to know all the stuff that Doctor Strange and Professor X knows. I would just want to be powerful, live a long time, and
Ghost Rider.
That would be painful. You know when he changes into the skull, the flaming skull, it hurts. He's like screaming.
Wolverine.
Wolverine's claws coming through his skin would be hurt. I think Captain America or someone that could go to different dimensions and stuff. What do you think, Anthony?
Doctor Strange or Captain America.
Yeah. Quote of the day 78. There are horrors beyond life's edges that we do not suspect, and once in a while, man's evil prying calls them just within our rage. But those who cannot acknowledge themselves in those calls will eventually fall. Oh, okay. Hey, Max, I hope you're doing good tonight. I was wondering what your thoughts on the Mandalorian future. Do you think they should tone down on how many seasons they can milk out of the section of Star Wars story and should end the series on a good note that could lead into the next films? I think it's so good, the quality right now, that I don't necessarily see an end directly on the horizon. Definitely spinoffs, though. After the sequel trilogy, and how do you feel that Kevin Feige and Patty Jenkins' Star Wars projects have been shelved? I think there wasn't a lot of traction on them to begin with, and I think it's par for the course for Disney Star Wars theatrical. But
Ryan's trilogy is not happening.
Yeah. But Taika Waititi is getting his own film production. I just hope Bob Iger knows what he's doing, because that could be a huge game changer for better or for worse. Absolutely. I think Taika's project could go either way. You know? I don't... Uh-oh. Daniel needs a makeover. Send you a link? All right. We'll send Axel a link. Here we go. Bring Axel on. Liven this up here. This CJH is falling asleep, and Anthony, you still with me, brother?
You said what?
Absolutely, you're still with me. Okay.
Yeah, I'm just getting tired. That's why.
Yeah. Well, if you don't have to stay, if you're getting tired, you've been here a long time, so whatever you're not going to hurt my feelings. You're not trying to cancel me, bro, by leaving, are you?
Oh my God, no.
No. So what do you make your decision?
He wants to be here for the questions.
Okay.
I'll stay a little bit. I'm not
the Taika Waititi thing could go either way for me. What do you think, Anthony?
The Taika, it just depends on what he's doing. I just don't want him to start in it. That's the thing. Just voice a character. I'll be fine with it.
Mm-hmm. Oh, Axel decided to make his way back.
Hey guys, what's up? Sorry,
Hey.
I haven't been busy. I've been busy.
Oh, me too. Me too.
Yeah, the uni is a fucking pain in the ass. Holy shit.
Oh wow, university.
Yeah, I know, right? Pretty
Well,
crazy.
people aren't down with your lingo. Uni.
Yeah,
I don't know. You,
I knew what he meant.
Oh, good. I'm glad you did. Okay. The World Champ. Would you rather have a Deadshot movie directed by David Ayer or a Deathstroke movie directed by Raid director? I would say Deathstroke.
Yeah, I'd say Deathstroke too. I'm sorry, I like Deadshot, but Deathstroke's just more badass.
Yeah, I say Deathstroke.
It's just
Deathstroke
because
is
we've
his
kind of
main
got the first one.
Yeah,
Deadshot with David Ayer.
Hashtag leak the air cut, but but still, and Deathstroke can just do more.
Mm-hmm.
Besides, guns and shit.
What do you think, CJH? What would you rather have?
Deathstroke.
Yeah. The World Champ also asks, Are you happy with the current state of your channel? How have things been since the launch of the reboot? Any difficulties? I'm happy. I'm going to keep rolling on, but it has impacted the channel. There's impacted members, collaborators, but we're still eating good though. We're still doing fine. But there has been a big impact. This live streams have been less chaotic, haven't they, CJH and Anthony? But then we brought back Axel today, so I don't know if that's going to stay that way.
Yes.
Yeah. So the live streams have been decent. The CGH, serious question. Have you ever thought about mixing up and having other host streams, like, for example, Brian Master of None show about Star Trek on MME? Brian's a co-owner. He could go live anytime he wants. Or whoever is very comfortable in camera streaming, expand MME so it's a brand name. I think there's a lot of great people that are good on panels. To actually run a show and keep it popping, you have to have a lot of energy and keep it going. So no offense to have, that I haven't asked certain people to be running the show, You have to like keep it moving to keep the energy in there. You gotta, so. But there's lots of people that have that potential too. It's just I got to see it. I got to see your own live streams that you make live streams frequently, and you keep the energy going. That's all. Nothing personal. Don't take anything personally.
Oh, I took a lot of personal stuff.
Yeah, like for example, Axel halfway through the stream will start playing a video game or drawing. So I don't. No offense, Axel, but I don't think you're going to be running a show.
Yeah, that's all good.
I am the future of MME.
Here, CJH is the future. All right, man. You gotta like take a 5-hour energy or something. Get your energy. You're a great dude. You have great commentary, but you gotta get more popping. You gotta get popping.
Woo.
That's yeah. Show me some energy again. Do it again. Okay, that's not gonna. That's gonna put people to sleep.
Yeah, this is like that's worse than the Batman.
We gained like a couple watch.
Anthony asked, "How y'all doing today?" Great.
Yeah,
doing
great. Thank God it's on Friday.
No, it's Friday.
I gotta get through my Friday workday first, though.
Yeah.
Mass Vigilante says, "How do you feel Bob Iger making a few changes to Disney for animation, Marvel, and Star Wars? They have to do something. And top off that, Marvel have been delaying, pushing back projects. Do you think this is the best outcome, or are they being too reactive and could lead down the WB-DC route for things worse to come?" They have to do something, because if you don't, then you end up like Warner Brothers.
I'm a Marvel fan, though.
You are?
Yeah. Not MCU, but like just Marvel in general.
But Anthony, CJH, what do you think? I think they have to slow down and focus on quality, or you could end up like Warner Brothers.
I think they should bring back trading cards that are actually physical trading cards.
That's what you have. Okay.
Yeah.
What does that have to do? What does it have to do with slowing down Marvel movies?
Marvel trading cards that aren't on the app.
I still have trading cards.
They do have trading cards out there, don't they?
No, they don't.
Okay.
They have.
Oh wait, no, it's not. I'm thinking of
silly
the
app.
But,
It's all digital now.
Anthony, what do you think? They need to slow down, or they'll end up like Warner Brothers, where they can't release shit. It's gonna have projects in limbo, delayed.
You have to slow down a little bit,
Yeah, they gotta slow down. Slow down their Speed Racer.
Yeah. Mass Vigilante, have you seen the final Super Mario Brothers trailer? Are you excited to see to watch the film day one? Because I am absolutely. I want to see it. I did not see the trailer yet. I'm going to do a trailer reaction.
You know what movie I want to see? I want to see TMNT.
Yeah, breaking news.
Turtles movie. I want to see that right now.
They
Because
found
I'm
vibranium.
What? What?
They might have found vibranium.
The fuck are you talking about? We're talking about
real vibranium, like from.
Yeah.
Oh my God. But yeah, I want to see that new Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles movie. It looks pretty fun.
CJC.
I was watching the live action Turtles movie this morning. I like it. Like the one for 2014. I like that one. What else? I saw the CG one like a few days ago.
Yeah. So CJH wanted me to do the mailbag, but he interrupts me for real vibranium. This isn't real vibranium, is it? No. Scientists discover superconducting material that can bring total revolution in energy and electronics. Unobtainium? Vibranium?
Unobtainium? It's unobtainable.
They found it. It's now obtainable. Unobtainium becomes obtainable.
Yeah, ironically.
Okay.
I see you.
All right, let's get back to the mailbag here.
I'm drawing James Cameron's Spider-Man actually at the moment. Pretty cool.
Will the CJH ever get his own show on MME? Maybe someday. Maybe. I need you like jacked up on caffeine or something. Healthily. I don't want you to. I want you to be healthy though, bro.
Just read the comments.
What's that? I'm sure Masca. You deserve it. Anthony Fantano says you deserve it. 3 words. It's there. Oh, be nice, Mass Vigilante. I'm not hearting that one. It's possible. I do like you. I do enjoy when we do watch parties, and I think we have a watch party coming up, right, CJH?
I have many watch parties on my channel. Yes.
Yeah, for the Batman. Or no.
Batman.
Wait, no. What's the one coming up? It's for TMNT, right?
Yeah.
Justin Proper.
Hi.
Hey, how's it going?
Great. Well, it sucks, but it's also great.
Oh, I'm sorry it sucks.
No, it's a give and take. That's how life is.
We're on the mailbag. And then we're going to talk about, man, did you see The Mandalorian yet?
The first episode? Yeah.
Do you like it?
No. It was kind of a...
That's all it was. Yeah, it was a bit just that's all it was.
Yeah. If that's the standard we're setting.
People are too hard to please. It's really, I enjoy it. I love it.
Well, you like everything. I
like
you
most
always
things,
want
most
to give something a chance.
Yes.
In terms of entertainment.
Welcome to
yeah, it's just I get it, but I think it blocks your ability to objectively like just say how you actually feel about it. Like does this really suck? Is this really that good? Or we should always give people a chance.
Yes,
you know,
I
like
enjoyed it.
look, I get that, but also just if you really think like that it's good, okay. But if you think everything is great, like come on.
This is great.
Yeah, just like you're way like come on. Like, is this how you really feel? Like
yes,
you know, like
yes.
Some of my best Star Wars ever.
No, I know.
Well, no,
I know.
not to that extent.
I don't believe it because
Nah,
you give
let's not go
these.
crazy.
I think you give these series and these creatives who keep giving you crap over and over again the benefit of the doubt over and over again, and like at what point are you going to be like, oh, like what,
Abomination.
Like what is it going to take? Like honestly, like like hey, you run out of ideas.
Scenes were amazing. There's great creature design. I like seeing more about the Mandalorian lifestyle, the myth of Mandalore. Yeah. Grogu is still awesome.
I don't think they even need Grogu anymore.
What do you do? Absolutely, what do you need at all?
Grogu's getting smarter.
Yeah.
Yeah, but like,
and Bo-Katan in the second episode, holy shit! DARKSABER action, come on.
What Bo-Katan? All she did was just sit there and lie there, and that was it.
Not in the
she did some action.
Yeah, she was like, "Yeah, I'm sitting on the throne," and then, "Oh yeah."
To be fair, the
blah,
throne
blah,
thing
blah.
didn't make
and
sense.
It was the way it was delivered was not exciting. It was boring.
All right.
I don't know how do you not see that?
Well,
Why are you
Abomination
so
AJ
afraid to
likes you,
criticize it? I don't
Justin.
know.
We're gonna have Abomination AJ on the show.
Some people
soon.
like things other people don't like, and some people
Yeah, I'm drawing what
don't
James
like
Cameron's Spider-Man would have
things
looked.
that some people
All right.
like.
All right. Well, let's get back to the mailbag here.
Okay.
So, Masked Vigilante Max, would you rather fight a rabid rabbit for 10 minutes straight for $500? Oh, I'm making money now. Or take an invasion of Asian hornets for 5 minutes for $1,000? Oh, and for your info, these ain't no ordinary hornets. I really dislike getting stung by bees and hornets, so I would take my chances for rabid rabbits. And I don't like either of these scenarios, but if I have to, rabid rabbits. What do you think, Justin?
Do I have a weapon?
Yeah. No.
Doesn't say. Undetermined.
Well, how big is the rabbit?
Doesn't say. They're just rabid.
they're rabid and they're coming after you and they're very quick, I'll just jump
You can
higher than
use
them
another
and then
rabbit
just crush
as
them.
a
That's
weapon.
easy. Then a bunch of hornets that fly.
Mhm.
I'll take the rabbit.
Yeah. Axel, what do you think?
I'll take a rabbit.
CGH, what do you think? Hornets or
I
rabbits?
would use a rabbit to fight the rabbits. I would just
He's going to do rabbit fighting.
I would just use the rabbit as a bat and just go.
Abomination AJ says Grogu is normie bait. People drew over that super powerful baby. Listen, I agree, Abomination, but people like it too. There's lots of normies
But do
that
you
love babies.
like it? Do
Yes,
you
I
like
do.
it? Why?
Grogu's awesome. Grogu's awesome. He's
Well,
cute.
not just Grogu, but like, why do you like Episode 1? What really draws you into
It
that?
starts out with a lot of action. There's a lot of different scenarios. There's a shootout, like an old Western. There's some pirate gangs. There's some space battles. There's big creature design.
Yeah,
It's
the alligator
fun.
scene.
It's
I was like,
lighthearted.
what? I thought that was a flashback.
It has everything I want in it. And then the second
Oh my
episode-
gosh, people talk in it. You know, there's dialogue.
No,
God,
don't
it feels like Star Wars.
Justin, don't downplay what I said. Creature design, space battles, shootouts, Mandalorian lore,
It feels like
Grogu
Star Wars.
characters, variety, diversity of creature design. It's not just basic BS bland alien design. It's fun. It's fun.
I mean, I really was like, okay, that seaweed monster dude looked like something from a Scooby-Doo cartoon.
It looked like sort of like Pirates of the Caribbean and Star Wars combined. I liked it.
It looked like Scooby-Doo.
Well,
Yeah, that's the kind of monster that I would expect from that. Like Captain Cutler, like that guy who's like a submarine dude. That's who I would that would be his partner in crime.
people like Q things, but does it mean for all Star Wars? What does it mean for all Star Wars? How he and Reva are both younglings that somehow survived Order 66. I think there has to be some more. I think there is something intriguing there. Abomination. How Grogu survived? Did he survive on his own? I don't necessarily think so. I think he had help. I want to know that story.
We just got a little flash, and that was it.
The same story for two terrible canon breaking characters. Oh, Abomination. Your opinions don't hurt me though.
How is Baby Yoda canon breaking?
I don't know. We'll have to get him on soon to let us know.
I don't know.
Which we will. I might pop on his show on Saturday. We'll see if it works out.
Okay.
Anthony says, "What is your favorite movie genre?"
Comedies.
Action and sci-fi. I think I like a lot of fantasy, sci-fi, action. I like all those. Western cowboys, Master Vigilante says. Comedies, I like comedies, but I can watch action movies like superhero action or sci-fi action over and over and over again.
They need to do more with the cowboys and aliens.
I'll come on the show, Abomination. Yeah, I also have a show on Saturday too. I have to double check the time. Yeah, I
made
want
a
to.
movie called Cowboys and
This is
Aliens.
actually a good question. I like it.
I know Justin's favorite.
Boom, boom.
Oh wait, your favorite video game genre, a franchise? Wait, your favorite movie genre?
We're still on
okay,
the
I'm looking at the
movie.
wrong one.
Horror.
Yeah. Well, right now it is because I just saw Scream 6.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not gonna.
And that was good. Was it good?
Have you watched the other ones?
I didn't watch Stream 5.
Well, you need to watch 5 for sure.
Yeah.
But watch that and then watch this, and then you'll be pleasantly surprised. I think you'll like it, Max. I can't speak for everyone else here.
Mm-hmm.
Because I don't know what your opinions are of the Scream movies, so I don't know.
Yeah, AJ, I want to collab with AJ. AJ is a good dude that I disagree with a lot. I love this Star Wars, but we're going to have him on the show to get true difference of opinion. And he's saying Reva breaks canon. Grogu is just young Yoda with Reva's story, but end up with a Mandalorian so creative. Okay. Yeah. And Abomination's also working on a comic, and I have a lot of respect. He's a dog trainer, from what I could gather from some of the photos he picks. I have a lot of.
Nice.
I could really use one of those with Callie.
Axel, what's your favorite movie genre? You are muted. I guess
you don't say.
We'll never know because he's muted.
Oh, I'm muted. Oh, fuck, I didn't notice. I kind of like a bit of serious movies sometimes, like
drama.
I also just like sometimes I like movies that just that are just I really don't know. That's a good question.
You like you draw comic books all the time.
Well, yeah, I like comic books, but like I have to like specify what kind of comic book movies I like because I don't like. I'm not a big fan of the MCU. And that's what most people will think of when someone says comic book movies, and yeah.
Yeah, I guess it all depends on what kind of a movie that they're trying to make. Is it really? It all depends on whether or not you care about the characters and their journey. And if you don't care about them, it won't work for you. And if you do care about them, you're in on it. Whatever genre it might be. Like I hate musicals. Generally,
Not yet. I will.
Like I don't like musicals, but I love Singing in the Rain because I like the characters. I like their dynamics with each other, and I may not like sports movies, but I love The Sandlot because it's not really about the sports because sports suck. Like I'll be honest, like anyone who played sports, when I was growing up in school were like jocks to me, and they like, jocks suck. And then why would I watch a movie about the people who picked on me in school? Why would I ever watch that and root for them? No, that's not it. Like, that's not for me. Like Remember the Titans is a good one because it's not really about the sport. It's about coming together. I like those kinds of movies. And you make a good point, Axel. It's not about genre, it's about the story.
Yeah.
And Taladia plays us. What's your favorite video game franchise? So many. I really love like platformers, action games, arcade games, racing. But if I have to go, like if there's any one that I get some free time that's just so easy to get into, is fighting games. I just love going in and playing a few rounds of a fighting games, or run and gun, or shmup, or platformer. I would say Soul Calibur is one of my favorite franchises ever. That's one of the games I like. Back when the internet was in its early days, I used to go. Did you ever watch like QuickTime videos back in the day where it took like hours to just download one video? I used to look at gameplay videos of Soul Calibur for the arcade Dreamcast. And then there was an amusement park, and I knew they had a Soul Calibur arcade cab. And it took like $40 back to they just get a ticket there. And I spent like the whole day just playing one arcade game, Soul Calibur. And I was the only one there. No one else like knew about. No one like that game at that time. Is still it was still underrated before it came out in the Dreamcast. It was right after the first game was in the arcade and on the PlayStation. And Soul Calibur did not yet come to the Dreamcast or Soul Calibur 2 for the PlayStation 2. So people didn't really know about that game much. So I was the only one. They were like, no one came around to play me at Soul Calibur at that amusement park. I had the whole arcade cabinet to my day, the whole day. And I didn't lose much. It's not like I wasted a lot of quarters. Thank you, Taladia. Rhea says the original Spyro trilogy is her favorite series. One bring my favorite, but the games are a hit or miss. Yoda and Vader and Soul Calibur were nice, absolutely. Yeah, I used to watch video game clips. That's how hype I get. I used to download each character trailer for only like 30 seconds. They took hours. Okay, so that's the end of that. Now we're talking about Mandalorian. Did you watch both episodes, Axel?
Yeah, I watched both episodes. I watched the second episode yesterday. I liked the first half of the second episode. I thought the second half was a bit boring.
The second, I actually didn't. I didn't see the second episode. I didn't know that they. Yeah, okay. Is it like every Wednesday they'll do it?
Ooh, older Spyro and Cinder game, where they're adult dragons. There was a PlayStation 2 series like that, I think.
So was the Mandalorian uploaded on Wednesday then?
Yeah, it was.
And is it gonna keep? Okay, that answers my question, I guess.
Yeah, it's just the last 24 hours it went live.
Okay.
The Mandalorian story reveals that Bo-Katan will fight Mando. I think we're building to that, aren't we? They're using the Darksaber a lot. We know Bo-Katan. A lot of her followers have left because she does not have the Darksaber.
She doesn't have that clout anymore.
Yeah, she doesn't have that. She wants that clout of the Darksaber. And somehow or another, I really think that there's going to be a fight so she could gain back the rights to the Darksaber. How they're going to do that, I don't know, because that means that Bo-Katan and Mando would be at odds with each other to fight, right? I don't know. What do you think?
I think we need Bill Burr back in an episode so that we have an excuse to really watch it and want to follow it.
But wasn't he in the episodes with Cara Dune though? I can't remember.
Cara Dune, yeah, in season 2, yeah. But season 1, he was also in it, and that was like a standout episode. Even though it was filler, I still enjoyed it because it was Bill Burr. So yeah, just let me know when he's in it, and then I'll watch the series. And if he's not in it, then I won't watch it. That's how much I care at this point.
CGH, do you think we're ultimately heading for a Bo-Katan Mando fight to obtain the Darksaber again? Did you fall asleep?
Must have.
He's like Joe Biden. He falls asleep.
Sleepy Joe. Sleepy
Oh
Joe.
my God. Have you guys seen those videos of
I've been getting notified. I don't watch them, but I got notifications.
Oh, can I just show you this one clip?
Not right now. No.
So funny.
No.
We're on
funny. We're on topic, Axel. We're on topic.
It's just this one video, okay?
Oh my God. You're gonna get me.
Hold on.
I'm trying to talk about the Mandalorian.
Playing in ASMR because my mom is asleep. Hey, your mom? My mommy is asleep. Oh, my mommy is asleep. Quiet, please. Shush. Your mom. Shut up, you loud Americans. Tea and crumpets. My mommy's asleep.
Oh God, that wasn't worth it at all.
You have a license for that TV, mate? Shut the fuck up.
Oh, come on, Axel.
It's so funny.
CGH, are you there, bro? Wow. You see what I have to deal with, Justin? Look at this. All right. Well, I think...
No, hold on. Sorry. Sorry, I have a guest who's on the couch there. Hi.
Who's that?
We can't see.
Oh, I can see. The dog. What the dog?
It's not Bob. It's a dog. Is that a new dog?
What the dog do?
No, I'm dog sitting for my folks.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah.
Nice.
She's very tired.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Well-behaved dog.
Yeah, I found the little Bob Ross is going through some stuff right now.
Oh, his name is Bob Ross. Okay.
Yeah, because when I got home, I found her with the little Bob Ross in her mouth.
Uh-oh.
I was like, no. Oh, she's very tired.
Little Bob can't win, can he?
He really can't. You know, he's really he's taken the brunt of everything, like from Big Bob Ross now to the dog.
Yeah. Oh, Rhea likes your original Halloween poster.
Oh, really? Oh, thank you. That was a gift from my little sister.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Yeah. Also, like for some reason on StreamYard, my webcam went widescreen. Yeah. Not a fan of that.
Yeah, that is what. Yeah, what the hell? That's
yeah,
weird.
I know. You can see the back hallway, and I don't know. I feel like I should put like a stand up of Michael Myers there.
Yeah.
I mean, we can warn you in case someone breaks in.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Thank you.
So Bo-Katan is a bigger badass than Mando. Bullshit. Lucasfilm demeaning another male character to prop up a woman. Come on, man.
No, it's not that.
Well, I don't agree with this, but I'm not. This doesn't hurt my feelings. This opinion that Darth Scipio has, and I understand that. Yes, Bo-Katan is a kind of a bigger badass in this episode than Mando has been in this series, and I ultimately think that if they do another sequence where Bo-Katan faces Mando, she's going to win and take back the Darksaber. So I understand, but I'm okay with it. I still think Mando's a badass, even if he needs a little help from his friends.
Oh, Chloe.
You know? So I understand that. Your opinion doesn't hurt me, Darth Scipio. I think a lot of people do feel that. There are a lot of storylines where the female characters have to get the male characters out of trouble. This is facts. What you take from that, does that make the man a lesser man? I don't think so. And I think there'll be some scenarios in the future where Mando will help Bo-Katan out, you know? So that's my take. But ultimately, I think this is leading down to a scenario where there's going to be a fight between Bo-Katan and Mando for the Darksaber. I think we're getting a lot of that. But it says why Bo-Katan won't find Din Djarin. In an interview with Deadline, Bo-Katan actress Katie Sackhoff talked about season 3. When asked why Bo-Katan is simply sitting at the beginning of season 3 and not pursuing the Darksaber, Sackhoff stated that fans have to look at the character's past. We have to go back and see why she's doing and what she's doing. This is a person who has fought against her own people. She's fought forever, and she realized that doesn't work. You can't continue to fight amongst yourselves. The actress then talked about Bo-Katan's relationship with Din in the Star Wars series and explained why he isn't her enemy. I think that Din, I don't know, will go as far as say is that she respects and trusts him, but she doesn't not. He's done nothing. If he didn't have the Darksaber, he's done nothing that would make her enemy. And but she's saying she's not going to fight her people. Okay. I think her problem is that she realized that she's not going to fight with her people anymore. She's not going to fight someone she doesn't have a reason
I gotta
to fight.
get going. See you guys.
All right, thanks, Justin.
Yeah.
Every single possibility, every place that she's at right now, every direction she's done before didn't work before. That's what she's got to try to figure out. Sackhoff has also been asked about Bo-Katan's change in attitude between season 2 and 3. The actress stated that in the time since that was last seen, she has lost all her people and currently cannot see a path that she hasn't taken already. So something's going to change for her character. Something's going to change for her character in this season.
Yeah, she's going to die. Maybe.
AJ says Bo-Katan couldn't even handle the Rogue Mandos on her planet and needed Obi-Wan before Maul Cody came into the picture.
That was a long time ago, though.
Yeah. No, episode 3's next week. There's two episodes out, Rhea. There's 2 episodes out. I just don't see how we're not going to... I don't see any path where we're not going to end up with a Darksaber fight. And Bo-Katan regaining the Darksaber and getting back to her people. Here's potentially a major question about the Darksaber. Potential spoilers ahead, just a warning, everyone. It must be won in battle in order to wield the Darksaber again. She would need to defeat you in combat. This is, everyone knows this. Moff Gideon lost the Darksaber to Din Djarin, but he relished what that meant for the person he originally stole it from, Bo-Katan. She wanted to regain the legacy lightsaber so she could once again lay claim as her people's rightful ruler. Bo-Katan couldn't accept Din's offer to simply take the Darksaber back in the Mandalorian Season 2 finale. That's how she began her last reign as a Mandalore, which ended with the destruction of her home world and the deaths of millions. The Armorer believes Bo-Katan's dishonorable acceptance of the Darksaber without battle doomed Mandalore. Clearly, there are strict creeds about the Darksaber, especially when it comes to who can claim the iconic symbol of Mandalorian civilization. But after the Mines of Mandalore, it's not clear who the Darksaber rightly belongs to now in the world of the Mandalorian. What exactly constitutes winning the Darksaber in battle? The answer to that question will have ramifications for all Mandalorians. And this is ultimately, I think, where this is heading. This season is heading. Yes, we can be cordial and respectful having disagreements. I agree with that. Try to be.
That is so real for that.
Yeah. I just see this is where it's going. I think this is the ultimate storyline in his. I believe even though they are on similar sides now, they will. Something's going to happen in this series that may put them at odds together to battle, and then her win the Darksaber. I just feel like at the end of the season that she is going to have the Darksaber. Episode 2, yeah. Darth Scipio, I would prefer not to get into that conversation right now. Anyway, there's lots of differences, opinion. I don't, whatever. Okay, but yes, the Darksaber is where this is heading, and I believe at the end of the season that Bo-Katan is going to have it. And I'm very intrigued as to how this is going to happen. Do you agree with that, Axel? Do you think this is where this is going this season? That this Darksaber is going to change hands once again?
I mean, yeah, something big has got to happen.
Well, no, we know that in general, but do you think that the conclusion of this season is going to end with the Darksaber changing hands? Or an epic sequence where someone else wins the honor of wielding the Darksaber.
Possibly.
I think for sure. I would be shocked if the Darksaber at the end of the season 3, the Darksaber doesn't have a pivotal story point. They've been using it so much at the beginning of the season. Every episode, the end of last season, it's heavily featured. And based on where they put Bo-Katan's character at the beginning of the season, I think it's integral to her story. And I think her story, this may be where they spin off her own series too. I don't know.
Is she even getting her own series?
I don't know. If there is an opportunity for her to have her own series, I think the way Bo-Katan gets her own series is if she obtains the Darksaber, gains back the trust of her people, and tries to take back Mandalore or rebuild Mandalore. The Darksaber is the key for her to getting her own series.
She's the key.
So I just see that's where it's going. And I would be shocked if they don't deal with that part of her storyline based on where she starts, based on the end of season 2, where she says, you can't just give it to me. And then we see the exact ramifications of her not getting the Darksaber at the beginning of season 3, where she's just pouting on her throne with no one around. I think if you bring back this character, you're going to have to deal with it. And I'm very excited to see where that leads. So that's my final thoughts on where the season is going. Beyond that, I do think IG-88 will come back. I have no idea.
IG-88, it's a different droid.
Yeah, I don't know what's going to happen with Grogu.
Why are they gonna?
You know?
Why do they want to bring back that droid guy? Is it because they just want to bring back Taika Waititi?
Because that's part of it. I think. I think people really like droids, and that was a cool droid. Good action sequences, and also there's a void by not having Cara Dune for some of your action. And it's easy, like for example, his current ship. It's easy to get a droid in there beyond a person. You know, you can easily have a droid come along with you on your adventures, especially that type of droid. All right, we're at the 3-hour mark. CJH, why don't you end the show for us, brother? Absolutely. Axel, thank you for joining us.
Yeah, it's all good. It's good to be back on.
Signing out. Have a good night, everyone. And I hope CGH makes it to work. Bye.